Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to another video, or welcome if this is your first video. Today we will be building the Hobart class destroyer. I've built this ship in the past, but I was not overall happy with the way it turned out, so I've revisited it over the last couple of years and kind of fixed it up a bit. The dimensions for this build are in the description. We are going to be starting 7 deep in the water. I'm just going to get that out of the way before I forget that. But yeah, so this is pretty much what we're going to be building. It's a relatively fairly straightforward tutorial. I'm going to do it as a layer by layer tutorial itself. But there is no interior in this build, and if you want to add your own, you can. Knock yourself out. That's completely up to you. But we're going to build this ship as it is here, because this is the one that I've actually used for the tutorial. I've already recorded it, but it will be sitting over there and it will say 42 on it when the tutorial starts. For the numbers, I did include the numbers of each 3 ship. So there is 39, 41, and 42. And that's up to you to figure out which one you're going to want to do. And I've done sort of all the numbers for them. So that is at the end of the tutorial. But besides from that, let's jump straight into this tutorial. Okay, so for this first section, which is going to be the whole underwater section, which will be black, we're going to build it out of white. Well, I'm going to build it out of white. You can build it out of black, or you can build it white and then switch it to black after. So I am using black stairs, slabs, and blocks for this. So if you're in default, all I can recommend is either dark oak or netherrack. I'll probably recommend dark oak unless you're like 1.16 where you have like the new black blocks. That's up to you. It all depends on your texture pack, what you're going to use for this. So remember, we're going to start 7 deep in the water. So we're going to go 2, 4, 6, 7. So there's your water line. That's where we're going to start with this piece down the bottom here. And we're going to start with 1 slab on the 7th block. And then we're going to have another 1. And then we're going to have a 4, 2, 4. And then we're going to go in, and we're going to have a 3, and then we're going to have another 4. Okay, so we've got 1, 1, 4, 3, 4. We're going to just fill in the negative space between it, and then we're going to copy this to the other side. And once we've done that, we can continue on. Okay, so for layer 2, what we're going to do now is we're going to come to the front. We're going to bring it a block forward, like so. And we're going to have 3 1s going diagonal. So we've got 1, 2, 3. So it should have 1, 1, 1. And then we're going to have a 4, 2, 4. And then we're going to have 2 3s. A 3 and a 3. And then we're going to have a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This 4 will have a slab on the end. We're going to head to the front with our stairs. We're going to put an upside down one on the side, an upside down stair here, here, and then 4 here on this side. And then we're going to have 2 3s, 3, 3, and then we're going to have 3 more stairs. So you should have 3 sets of 3 stairs here, 1 4 here, and then 3 1 stairs here. Once you've got that, copy that to the other side, and we'll get on to the next layer. Okay, so the next layer is going to be a little bit more of a complicated one. What we're going to do next is we're going to come to the front. We're going to bring our block 1 forward. So we're going to 1 forward, and we're going to have 4 1s going diagonal. So we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, like so. And then we're going to have a 4. And then we're going to have 2 3s, 3, 3. And then we're going to have a 10. We're going to go 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. We'll grab our staircases. We'll do them now. We're going to have 4 upside down ones on these 1 blocks. So I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to skip to the other side of this 4. We're going to have 3 3s. 3, 3, 3. Like so. We're going to go back to our block. And behind this 10, we're going to have a 5 going out. 2, 4, 5. And then we're going to have 2 4s. So we're going to have 2 4 and then 2 4 like so. So we should have 10 5 4 4. Then we're going to have a 2. And then what we're going to have next is a 69 going back. We're going to 2 4 6 8 10 12 14 16 18 20 22 24 26 28 30 32 34 36 38 40 42 44 46 48 50 52 54 56 58 60 62 64 66 68 69. And then we're going to go in and we're going to have a 4 2 4, and then we're going to have a 3 2 3, and then we're going to have a 1, and then going in we're going to have a 2, and then going out we're going to have a 2, like so. We're going to add an upside down staircase to the end of this 2. We're going to grab our slabs, and behind this 3 here we're going to add 9 slabs going back. So I'm going to go 2 4 6 8 9, and then we're going to go to our block and we're going to add 9 blocks going back. So I'm going to 2 4 6 8 9. So we should have this on the back. And once we've got that, we're going to head to the end of this 9 here. We're going to add 3 going forward on the side, and then on the other side we're going to add 3 going forward, and underneath we're going to add 3 going forward, like so. We're going to grab our stairs, 3 stairs there, 3 stairs there, like so. And then what we can do next is we're going to grab our sandstone block and we're just going to add 2 in the center, like so. And because we're here now, we'll just do it now. We're just going to add 3 blocks on top with 3 staircases on each side, just so we continue that round pattern there. What we're going to do next is we're going to come to the front of this long run here. We're going to use a counting block. I'm just using my sandstone. We're going to go back 4. 1 2 3 4. And on the 5th, we're going to bring an upside down slab out, like so. We're going to get rid of our counting blocks. This slab will go back 30 in total. So we're going to 2 4 6 8 10 12 14 16 18 20 22 24 26 28 30, like so. And what we're going to do next is we're just going to hold off on doing our propellers for now. We're going to skip a block and we're going to add 4 going back. So I'm going to go 1 2 3 4, like so. And in the center we're going to add 2 underneath, and then 2 underneath that, like so. Now what we can do, we'll just get our propellers out of the way. So they're both going to be the same on each side, so they're both going to go the same direction. So we'll build one. What you're going to do is going to put a right side up staircase on top of that block, and then on top of that we're going to put an upside down one, like so. Underneath we're just going to flip that, but we're going to do the same thing, an upside down one and then a right side up one, like so. And then on the side, on the what would you say, on the right hand side of the ship, we're going to put right side up, and then we're going to flip that 180, like so. I'm just going to actually take this out of the way for now, just so I can show it a bit easier. On the opposite side, we're going to have an upside down one, and then we're going to flip it 180 and do the same thing. So it should be like that. So on top of this one, we're just going to put right side up, 180, right side up, like so. On the opposite side, we're going to put an upside down one, flip it 180, another one like that. So that's what we should have so far. And we're just going to do that on the other 2. So we're going to have an upside down one and a right side up. Underneath, right side up, upside down. So when you do the other one, you're just going to pretty much copy this to the other side. They should both turn in the same direction. And then if you did what I did, just fix your tail rudder up, pretty much. And now that we have that, you're going to copy this to the other side, and then you're just going to fill in all this negative space. And actually there is one last thing we can do, and that's this piece here. I just gotta figure out how to do it. It's gonna be 3. Okay, so yeah, it's pretty straightforward. So we're gonna come to the end of this long run here with the slabs. We're gonna skip this block here on the next one. We're gonna add 3 slabs going back, and then 3 blocks next to it, 3 blocks next to that, and then a slab, 3 slabs across there, like so. And I just actually need to check this again. 3 slabs underneath, and yeah. Okay, underneath this long run of 3 here, we're going to have 3 more slabs here. And then 3 on top here, like so. And then you're going to copy all this to the other side, fill in that negative space, and we'll get on to the next layer. Okay, so considering you've done this to the other side, I forgot to flip my stairs. What you're going to do now is you're going to come to where we got this 1 at the front. You're going to put 1, and then you're going to pretty much have 4 1s again. So you're going to 1, 1, 1, 1. So 4 1s like that. And then a 4. And then a 3. So you should have 4 1s, a 4, a 3. And then you're going to have a 13. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, like so. So you should have 4 1s, a 4, a 3, a 13. Grab your stairs. You're going to have 3 stairs in here. 3 stairs in here. 1 here. 1, 1, 1, like so. And that's the front bulbous bow done for this layer. And then what we're going to do next is we're going to come behind this 13 and we're going to have a 5 going out. So I'm going to 2, 4, 5. And then we're going to have 2 4s. 2, 4. 2, 4. And then we're going to have a 2. And then we're going to have a 69. So this run, this 69 will literally end in line with the previous run, because the previous run was 69 as well, and we started exactly in line at the front, and we're going to end exactly in line at the back. So from the front down there to there should be 69. Then once you have that, what we're going to do next is we're going to go in, we're going to have a 4, and then we're going to have a 3. So we should have 4, 3, and then we're going to have 2 1s, 1, 1. And then we're going to have a 2 by 2, like so. So we've got 1, 1, 2 by 2. And then we're going to have a 1 here, like so. And then what we're going to do next is we're going to grab our stairs. We're going to put an upside down staircase there, like so. We're going to grab our slabs. We're going to put 8 slabs on top of the previous slabs. We're going to 2, 4, 6, 8, like so. On this piece here, we're going to grab our block, cut out the center one here, replace it with a block, and this one as well. And don't forget to do it on the opposite side. On the very end here, we're going to add 4 onto here, like so. And what we're going to do next is I'm just going to have to come back, have a look here. So I'm just going to need to grab a torch, it'll be easier. So I thought. We're going to have 3 stairs on this side, and then 1 on that side. Okay, so what we're going to do is down here, we're going to have 3 stairs coming back from this one here. So we're going to 1, 2, 3. On the opposite side, we're just going to have 1, like so. We're going to cut out these 2 slabs, replace them with 2 blocks. And we should have that. So where this 9, 8, and 7 slabs are that connect into the ship are just going to have staircases above them, and then 1 on this side. Okay, now that we have that, you're going to copy this to the other side, and once you've done that, we can get on to the next layer. Okay, so this is what you should have now. What we're going to do next is we're going to come to the front. We're going to go to this block here. We're going to go back 1, so like that, and we're going to have 3 1s. So we're going to 1, 2, 3. So you should have 3 1s. and then we're going to have a 4. And then we're going to come in. We're going to have 11 going back. So I'm going to 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. Just going to double check that. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. Okay. I'm going to grab our stairs. We're going to have 3 stairs in here, 4 stairs here, 1, 1, 1, and 1 on the front, like that. So I got 1 on the front, 3 going sideways, 4 going sideways here, 3 going sideways here. And now that we got that, we're going to head back here. We're going to go out, and we're going to have 2 5s. So I'm going to go 2, 4, 5. Go out again, 2, 4, 5. And then we're going to have 2 4s, 2, 4, 2, 4. So I should have 5, 5, 4, 4. And then we're going to have a 3. And then we're going to have a 68 going back. So when we run our 68 all the way back, it's going to stop directly in line with the end because we've shot over the 69 run by 1. So it should be 69 all the way to the end. But just count it just to be on the safe side. It should be to there. We are then going to have, well, 68, I should say, to there, pretty much. Not 69, I think I said 69, but yeah, we want 68 in total. Okay, what we're going to do next is we're going to have a 4, 2, 4, and then we're going to have a 3, and then we're going to have a 2. So we've got 4, 3, 2, and then we're going to have 2 1s, 1, 1, and then we're going to go back 2 more. So we should have 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, and then 2 going back. We're going to add 2 on the inside to make that a 3 wide, and then put 1 in there. We're going to grab our stairs, and we're going to put a right side staircase right on top of this one here. Now for these propeller shafts, we're just going to put a right side up here, right side up here, and then an upside down on the outsides, pretty much like that. On the tail rotor at the end, we're just going to add 4 blocks on top. And now that you've got that, copy that to the other side, and we'll get on to the next layer. Okay, so this is what you should have now. What we're going to do next is we're going to come down to the front where we got this 1. We're going to go back 1. And then that's just the only one for this one. And then we're going to have 8 going back. 2, 4, 6, 8. So we should have 1, 8. And then we're going to have a 5 going out. 2, 4, 5. And then we're going to have a 3. And then we're going to have 2 5s. 2, 4, 5. 2, 4, 5. So we should have 1, 8, 5, 3, 5, 5. And then we're going to have 2 4s. 2, 4, 2, 4. And before we go any further, we're going to come to the front here. On the very front, we're going to have a staircase on the front, and I just need to check that. No, it's a block. Okay. So we've got our 1 staircase on the front. We're going to skip this block here, and we're going to have 2, 4, 6, 7 staircases going back. So we just got the 1 staircase on the front and 7 on the side. Once we have that, just going to quickly double check something. Oh yeah, no, that's right. Just thinking of that 4 blocks sticking out just didn't seem right, but no, it's right. Okay, now that we've got that, we're going to come back here, and we're going to have 75 going back. So I'm going to go 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48, 50, 52, 54, 56, 58, 60, 62, 64, 66, 68, 70, 72, 74, 75. So it's 75 to there, pretty much. Going in, we're going to have 2 3s. We have 3, 3. So we should have 3, 3. And then we're going to have 2 1s. So I'm going to go 1, 1. And then we're going to have two twos going back. So I'm going to 2, 2, like so. So I'm going to have 3, 3, 1, 1, 2, 2. And then we're going to add 2 to the inside of here to make that 3 to the center. We're going to fill in the empty gaps. Well, we're going to fill in over the empty gaps. And once we've got that, we're going to come back to here, grab our stairs. We're going to put a right side up staircase on top of the upside down. Same with this side. And then an upside down one on the outside. So we'll continue that pattern going up for those frame supports. On this back tail rotor, we're going to have 1 block in front, 1 block behind, 4 blocks on the outside, and 4 blocks on the inside. Now you can fill that in if you want to, but that's pretty much what you're going to have on that. Just going to pretty much wrap around the outside. Once you've got that, copy that to the other side, and we'll get on to the next layer. Okay, so this is what we should have now. So what we're going to do next is we're going to come down to the front here where we've got this block. We're going to bring it up and back, and that's going to be our 1. And then we're going to have a 7, 2, 4, 6, 7. And then we're going to have a 3. So we should have 1, 7, 3. And then we're going to have a 2. And then a 3. And then we're going to have 2 5s. So 2, 4, 5. And then 2, 4, 5. So we should have 1, 7, 3, 2, 3, 5, 5. And then we're going to have a 4, 2, 4. And then we're going to have 107 going back. So we should have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48, 50, 52, 54, 56, 58, 60, 62, 64, 66, 68, 70, 72, 74, 76, 78, 80, 82, 84, 86, 88, 90, 92, 94, 96, 98, 100, 2, 4, 6, 7. So it should be directly in line with the end here. I'm just going to line that up, see if I've got that correct. It should be in line with the third block, pretty much. So I'm over by 1. So it should be in line with that, pretty much. I'm just going to double check that. Wait, actually, do I have that? No, I've got that in the right spot. I must be just missing a block in here with the props. But that's nothing to matter. Doesn't matter. So what you're going to do is you're going to check that, make sure that's 107 going back. And if it is, it's not a problem. So we're going to run the numbers across the front. So we've got 1, 7, and then we're going to have a 3, 2, 3, and then 2 5s. And then we're going to have a 4. Actually, I'm just going to check that. That might be it. That just looks shorter than it is. 2, 4. Oh, yeah. 4. And then 107 going back. And then once you have 107, you're going to have a 2 going in. And then a 1. And then 6 to the center. 2, 4, 6. So it should be like that on the back. What you're going to do next is you're just going to fill in here pretty much. I'm going to fill in all of this. So just fill up all that negative space. And once you've done that, you're going to fill it all in before I say that. So I'm just going to run through this with you. I'm just going to fill this in. Okay. Now that you have that, what we're going to do next is we're going to start building up the previous layer outline, because this is the layer we just did. The one on top of it is pretty much the same. There's only one difference in the layer. We're just going to build that up. And then we have our long run here. Before we go into our long run, just on the end of this long run, we're going to put one on the end. So it'll be like that on the very end. So and then we're just going to pretty much continue building this up. We're going to drag this all the way to the front, fill in any gaps you may have left, and then just continue building this up. So just this whole layer is just pretty much the previous layer. Like so. Once you have that, copy that to the other side, and I'll be back with you in a minute. I'm going to try and see what I've done wrong here, and it doesn't matter if there is anything wrong because it won't affect the rest of the ship. But it could be something simple as I just missed the block. I've just missed counting in here, but that's okay if I have. So once you copy that on, we'll get to the next layer. Okay, so I figured out what was wrong, and all it is it's actually the tail rotors. I've got them one block shorter than they need to be. So we're going to add 2 blocks going up here, 3 blocks going up here, 1 here, here, and here. So they just pretty much go back by 1. That's all that was wrong. That's why it wasn't adding up. But as I said, it was a pretty straightforward problem. It was nothing too serious, but that is just pretty much what you want to do if you just want to make that a bit more. If you want to make that exactly how I've got this one. But yeah, so just pretty much do that to the other side. And once you've done that, we'll get onto the gray section. Okay, so this is what you should have. Pretty much what we're going to do next is we're going to come down to the front. On top of this one here, we're just going to place 1 stone. And then going back, we're going to have 5, 2, 4, 5. And then we're going to have a 3. And then a 2. So we should have 1, 5, 3, 2. And then we're going to have a 3. And then 2 5s. 2, 4, 5. And then we're going to have another 5. 2, 4, 5. So we're going to have 1, 5, 3, 2, 3, 5, 5. And then we're going to have a 4, 2, 4. And then we're going to have 111 going back. So we're going to 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48, 50, 52, 54, 56, 58, 60, 62, 64, 66, 68, 70, 72, 74, 76, 78, 80, 82, 84, 86, 88, 90, 92, 94, 96, 98, 100, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. And it should overhang by 1. We're going to have 2 going in, like so. And then 6 going in. 2, 4, 6 to the center. Now, only on the right-hand side of the ship, we're going to skip the block here, and then we're going to cut out 2. We're going to grab our stairs, we're going to put a staircase, and then another staircase next to it, like that. And then we're going to put 2 black blocks behind it. Now, that's only on the right-hand side of the ship. The left-hand side is different than the right. But what you're going to do now is everything that... Actually, before I say that, what we're going to do now is we're going to come to the front. We're going to start off with our staircase. We're going to put 1 staircase on the front and then 1 on the block next to it. So it should be like that. And then we're going to grab our slabs. We're just going to put 1 slab in each of these corners, pretty much. Like so. So we should have a total of what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 slabs in total. Just in ones, just in those corners. Now that you've got that, you're going to copy that to the other side. And then if you haven't already, or if you're doing it in white below the waterline and you're going to switch it out to black, just switch it out now, and then we can continue on building up. So just switch that white to black if you haven't done it already. And now that we've got all this, once you copy that on, we can continue on. Once you've copied that over, we can continue on. Okay, so continuing on. So we're not going to do the numbers yet, so I'm not going to put them on this layer. I'm not going to start them on this layer. So what we're going to do first, on top of this staircase, we're going to put a block, and then we're going to head back here, and we're going to have 4. So we've got 1, 2, and then 4. So we've got 1, 4, and then we're going to have a 3, and then we're going to have a 2, and then we're going to have a 3. So we got a 3, 2, 3, and then we are going to have 2 5s. So 2, 4, 5, 2, 4, 5, and then we're going to have a 4, 2, 4. We're going to go out again, and we're going to go back 104. So we're going to go 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48, 50, 52, 54, 56, 58, 60, 62, 64, 66, 68, 70, 72, 74, 76, 78, 80, 82, 84, 86, 88, 90, 92, 94, 96, 98, 100, 2, 4. So we've got 104. And then we're going to have a chiseled stone block. And then we are going to have a 9, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Should be directly in line with this 2 here. We're going to put 1 on the inside to make that a 2. And then we're going to go out. And we're going to have 7 to the center. So I'm going to 2, 4, 6, 7. Where we got these 2 staircases, the ones above them, we're going to cut those off. Replace them with upside down staircases in the right block though. I'm going to put 2 upside down staircases. I'm going to grab our black and put that behind it, just to sort of cover that inside up. And then where we've got this 7, this is going to be on the other side. We're just going to add 1 lycra staircase. I'm using cobblestone, and then rotate and place another one. And that's just going to be on the other side. So here is our center line right here. It's just on the other side of that center line. And then 2 black blocks behind it. So what that's going to start making, it's going to start making this sort of back bit here. What we're going to do next is we're going to come to the front. We're going to grab our stairs. And we're going to place 1 stair on the front and then 1 on the block next to it. So we've got 2 stairs in total. And then the rest of these blocks here in front of them are just slabs. So we're going to have 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, and a 1. Like that. So copy that to the other side and we'll get on to the next layer. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to come to the front. We're going to have a 1. And then we're going to have 2 3s. So we've got 3 and a 3. So we've got 1, 3, 3. And then we're going to have a 2. And then we're going to have a 3. And then we're going to have 2 5s. So 2, 4, 5. 2, 4, 5. So we got 1, 3, 3, 2, 3, 5, 5. And then we're going to have a 4, 2, 4. And then we're going to come out again, and we're going to have 116 going back. So what we can do is we're just going to drag this straight back, since we know the previous layers add up, or you can count this if you want to be sure. But you're just going to pretty much go 116 back, and it should end right in line with the previous layer. So I'll show you where it should end. Should end right about there. Oop, right about there. And once you have that, you're going to come in. And then you're going to go from that one, you're going to have 8 going to the center. So you're going to 2, 4, 6, 8. So 8 to there. you're going to grab your cobblestone stairs, and you're just going to build that upside down sort of circle on the back, like that. Put your black behind it. And then what you're going to do next is we're going to head to the front. And we're going to put in our stairs and slabs. So we're going to have 2 stairs, so 1, 1. And then the rest will be slabs. Just in these corners, like we did on the previous layers. And then what we're going to do now is we're going to grab a crafting table. We're going to grab a light grey banner. We're going to grab dark grey, grey dye and light grey dye. And what we're going to do is we're going to make a banner, and we're just going to make a T with our dark grey. So we're going to have a line across and then a line down the center, like so. And then you're just going to wrap around it with your light grey. So it should make that pretty much. Now that we have that, we don't need our crafting table, but we are going to need a counting block. And on this long run, we're going to count back. We're going to go back 17 blocks. So we're going to go 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17. And then we're going to place a banner. And then also I did miss the one up here. So where we started this 17 run on the long run, just the block right here, we're just going to put a banner. Like that. We can get rid of our 17 counting blocks. So remember, the counting block is going to start on the full block and not the slab. And then behind this, we're going to go back 32. So we're going 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32. On the 33rd, we're going to put down another one. We're going to get rid of our counting blocks. And then now that we have that, we're going to head behind that, and we're going to go back 23, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 23. 24th would be another banner. Get rid of our counting blocks again. And then behind that banner, we are going to go back 19. We're going to 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19. And the 20th will be a banner. And then we get rid of our blocks. And then what you're going to do once you've done that, you're going to copy that to the other side. And we'll get on to the next layer. Okay, so what we're going to do next is we're going to come down to the front on top of this staircase. We're going to put a 1. And then we're going to have a 2. So I've got 1, 2, and then a 3. Got 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to have another 2. So I got 1, 2, 3, 2. And then we're going to have another 3. And then we're going to have 2 5s. 2, 4, 5. 2, 4, 5. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 5, 5. And then we're going to have a 4, 2, 4. And then we are going to go back 34. So I'm going to 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34. So we've got 34 to there. We're going to go out again, and we're going to go back 44. So we're going to 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44. We're going to go in, and then we're going to have a 41 going back. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 41. So we've got a 41 to the end. And then we're going to add 8 on the inside to the center. So we're going to 2, 4, 6, 8. So it should be 9 in total on the back. Then we're going to grab our dark gray and we're going to do pretty much an 8 by, we'll just go 8 by 2 for now. So we're going to go 2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 4, 6, 8. So that's what we'll have, and now we'll start building for this little bit down here. What we're going to do next is we'll do this one. So I'm just going to see how many slabs here. I'm pretty sure it's a 4. No, it's a 5, this one. So on the back here, we're going to have 5 slabs going back. So we're going to 2, 4, 5. And then on the front, it's a 4. So I'm going to 2, 4. So I've got 5 slabs on the back, 4 slabs on the front. I'm just going to double check that. I'm pretty sure it's a 4, this one. Yep. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to grab our upside down staircases. We're going to put 1 on the front there, 1 there. And then the rest are slabs. And what we can do next on the front here, we're just going to go forward by 2 slabs, like so. Or we can, just to make it a bit more obvious, we're just going to go 2 counting blocks to there. And then we're going to put a cobblestone slab on the side of that, like so. And then we can get rid of those counting blocks. I'm just going to figure out where this one starts. We got our 1, 2, and it's on our first block of our third. So we've got our 1 block here. We've got our 2 blocks here. And then we got our first 3. On the first block, we're going to put a staircase. And then we're going to put a cobblestone wall on each side of it, like so. Just on this side. And then we're going to put a slab underneath. And that's what we should have. That's going to be our anchor. Now, the anchor is only on the right-hand side of the ship. It's not on the left. So if I show you this one, there isn't an anchor on the other side. It's just on the other side. Okay. So what you can do now is you can copy everything we just built to the other side of the ship, and we'll get on to the next layer. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to continue from this spot above on top of this staircase. We're going to go 1 and then a 1. So we've got 2 1s, and then we're going to have a 3, and then we're going to have a 2, and then another 3, and now we're going to have 2 5s, 2, 4, 5, 2, 4, 5, and then a 4, 2, 4. So we should have 2 1s, a 3, a 2, a 3, 2 5s, a 4, and then we're going to have 28 going back. So we're going to go 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28. Then we're going to go out, and we're going to go back 61. So we're going to 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48, 50, 52, 54, 56, 58, 60, 61. We're going to go in, and we're going to go back 29, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 29. And it should be directly short of this 2 here. So it should be in the block in front of it. We're going to add 8. So we're going to go 2, 4, 6, 8 to go in. And that should make that 9 to the center. So 9 from there to there. And then what we're going to do, we'll get the front done first, and then we'll get the back end done. What we're going to do now is where we got these 2 slabs, we're going to put a staircase in the middle, and then 2 cobblestone walls on the side. We're going to grab our stone staircases. We're going to put an upside down one there and there. And I just need to check something. I think it's on this one as well. Oh no, it's the next one. So we're going to have a slab, pretty much. So the next ones are going to be slabs. So we're going to have slab. So we're going to have 2 stairs and then slab, 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 slab. And then I'm going to check these ones. I'm pretty sure this one's going to be a 4 as well. 2, 4. Yep. So this one's going to be a 4 on the front of this one that sticks, this run that sticks out. So we're going to have 2, 4. And then on the back, just going to check. We're going to have a block here. Then we're going to have four slabs on this one. 2, 4. And then what we're going to do now is we're going to grab, we're just going to clear out our inventory for now. We're going to grab a white block. So I'm using quartz. White block, you're going to grab a dark gray block. You're going to grab iron bars. You're going to need a cobblestone wall. You will also need iron trapdoors. And you're going to need slabs. Anything else? Oh yeah, and we're going to need black fences, or just find whatever is close enough to black for you. So for the fence, we'll get that out of the way, straight in the center of the, down the center line right at the back of the ship here. We're going to have 3 fences going up. We're going to connect one behind it, and then that one behind it is going to go up by 3. So we're going to have 3 here, and then 3 here. We're going to grab our iron bars. We're just going to wrap them around here. I'm just going to grab this and just drag it across for now. You might want to do the same, just on this back run here, just drag that to the other side from the center. And then wrap your iron bars around. Behind this fence, we're going to add 2 cobblestone walls. One's just going to be right above this cobblestone circle thing. And then once we got that, I'm just going to have to check the other side. And that's actually missing a slab. Cobblestone wall, I meant. Okay, so on each side, we're going to skip the first block, add 2 cobblestone walls on each of these sides here. Skip 1, add 2. And then just on the right hand side, we're going to place 2 blocks next to it, like so. And then a cobblestone wall behind it. Delete those 2 blocks. Put a slab on top of it. And that's this bottom section here done. This little bit here. What we're going to do next is going to grab our white block. Find our center line on the back, which is there. And that is going to go forward 24. So I'm going to 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. We're going to come to the corner. We're going to skip our first block. On the second one, we're going to have another 24 going forward. So it should be directly in line with the other one. So it should be to there. We're going to grab our, we're going to stick with our white for now. We're going to put a line of blocks connecting those 2 in there. And then on this end, like so. And then I'm going to actually need to count this next one out. So it's gap of 4. Okay. Oh, hold on. Okay, that's pretty straightforward. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to grab our dark gray. We're going to count, we're going to go forward 4. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. White block. And then we're going to have another 4, 2, 4. White block. Another 4, 2, 4. White block. Another 4, 2, 4, white block, like so. And I've actually, on that last one, we're not going to do that last one. So what we're going to do, so we should have 3 white blocks. And then we're going to have a 3 with our dark gray. And then our white line runs across, like that. And then we're going to cut this one out. So it should be 4 from here, in front of this. So we got a 24 going forward in our center line. And then this will be a 20, I guess. Yeah, because we're minus 4. And then what we're going to do on this first one at the front, We're just going to place one block on the other side of it. On this center one, this is going to run to the center, like so. And the third one is going to run to the center, like so. And then what we're going to do is on this center one, we're going to skip 2 blocks. On the third, we're going to place one, and I'm just going to double check that. Yep, we're going to place one, and then we're just going to go diagonal, make that 3 ones pretty much, and then here, just going to make this sort of circle thing that it has. So at the moment we've got a semicircle. So this is what we should have. And then anything else? No. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're just going to fill this in with dark gray. Just pretty much drag this across to the side, and then just fill in all the negative space on this side. Like so, just fill all of this in. Like this, and this. And once you've filled this in, what it should look like is it should look like that, pretty much. Next, we're going to grab our trapdoors. We're going to come to where this slab is. We're just going to run these back if we're going to have them down. So it should be like that, just a run down to the side. And if you want them folded up, you just, if you use World Edit, you can just like flip these, just to like have them closed pretty much. Well, no, that would be open because usually trapdoors are flat, eh? But yeah, you just have them facing upwards. Okay, since we're here, we'll get this sort of detail stuff on top done as well. So what we're going to do is we're just going to get rid of everything here except for the cobblestone wall. Oh, I accidentally got rid of it. Except for the slab and the cobblestone wall. And we're going to grab a counting block. So we're going to start off by coming to the right hand side corner, back corner. We're going to go forward by 3. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to have a slab. And get rid of our counting blocks. We're then going to go forward by 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Another slab. So we should have a 3, a 4, and then I'm just going to have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to have a gap of 5. 2, 4, 5. 2 slabs. Gap of 1. 2 cobblestone walls. Like so. Get rid of our counting blocks. So remember, we should have a gap of 3, 4, 5, and a 1. And that's that side done. For the opposite side, what we're going to do, I'm just going to quickly build this run here forward. Just past just to there, pretty much. Just randomly past there. But what you can do now is you can actually... Yeah, we did the slabs at the front, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. You can copy this to the other side if you want, or you can do this bit first. Either or. What we're going to do is we're going to come to the left hand corner at the back. We're going to go forward 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to have a slab. Get back to our block. We're going to go forward 5. 2, 4, 5. And then a slab. And then a 1. And then a slab. And then once we have that, we're going to go forward 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 cobblestone wall. And these cobblestone walls should line up directly with the opposite side. And then we're going to get rid of our counting blocks. So remember, 4, 1, 5, 1, 1, 1, 4, 2. And then last but not least, actually, this one doesn't matter which side you start off. You can start this from either side. I normally start from this corner here, from where this block is. But what you're going to grab is you're going to grab your buttons. And yeah, you're going to go forward by actually, yeah, no, you kind of actually we'll get that on the next layer. So pretty much copy this to the other side, and then when we do the next layer, I'll show you how to do the pad eyes. But yeah, so copy this to the other side. Sorry, copy this to the other side, and we'll get on to the next layer. Okay, so starting off the next layer, what we're going to do first is we're going to come to this sort of staircase. We're going to put a 1, and then we're going to have another 1. So we're going to have 2 1s, and then we're going to have 2 2s, 2, 2. So 2 1s, 2 2s, and then a 3. And then we're going to have 2 5s, 2, 4, 5, 2, 4, 5. And then we're going to have a 4, 2, 4. We're going to go out again. And this one is going to go back 22. So we're going to 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28. I was meant to go to 22. 28, 26, 24, 22. So we'll have 22. And then we're going to go back 75. Well, 73. So we're going to 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48, 50, 52, 54, 56, 58, 60, 62, 64, 66, 68, 70, 72, 73. So it should end directly on top of that previous slab. We're going to add, we're going to add 6 to the center. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, it won't be to the center. We're just going to add 6, so that will make that 7 in total. So we're going to have 2, 4, 6, 7. And then on the other side, we're going to go in 5. So go 2, 4, 5, like so. And then what we're going to do next is we'll put in our first layer, and then we'll do our pad eyes. So we're going to need a white block for a door. I'm using these sort of weatherboard pad blocks. They work as roller doors pretty well. We're going to need iron doors. So we'll start by putting in our iron doors. We're going to come to the 7. We're going to cut out the second block and then the 4th. So we should have those two. Going to put a block behind it, underneath I meant, so we can put in our door like so. And then we're going to skip a block, put in a cobblestone block. And then we're going to put in 2 blocks here for a roller door, and then 4 blocks on the other side, and then a white block, like that. Now that we have that, we just got another 2 doors and a ladder. So we're going to skip the first block, cut out second, skip a block, cut it out. And then we're going to put a block underneath. I'll come back in and fix that later. We're just going to put in our doors. And then we're going to put in a ladder, like so. Next thing we're going to do, we're just going to do our pad eyes. So what we're going to do is we're going to come to this corner. So this is the best corner to start off in, rather than the other side. We're going to place a button. We're going to skip 2 blocks, place a button, skip 2 blocks, place a button, so on till we get to the end. And then we're going to come down here. We're going to go diagonal. We're going to skip a block, place a button, skip a block, button, skip a block, button. And then once that goes across, what you're going to do is you're going to head to one of the buttons. You're going to skip 2 going forward, place a block, button, skip 2, button, skip 2, button. And then you're just going to pretty much do that on all of them. And then you're also going to do it going back as well. You're not going to put them on the stone. You're just going to put them on the white and the dark gray. So you should have, it should go something like this, but you're going to cover the whole deck with it, and then it'll end up like this pretty much. And then once you've done that, you're going to copy what we did on here. And before I say that, we should probably do our slabs and stairs. So we got 1, 2, and then we're on a 3rd. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong one. 1, 2, third. Okay, so we're going to have a 4 pretty much for the front slabs here. I'm going to have 4 on the front of here. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to head to the front. We're going to put in our 2 stairs. 1, 2. And then we're going to put in a third stair. So we're going to have 3 stairs in total. Like so. I'm going to double check, make sure there aren't any more stairs. And nope, doesn't look like it. The rest are just slabs. So we're going to have 1 slabs pretty much going back in all these corners. Like so. Okay, copy that to the other side and we'll get on to the next layer. Okay, so continuing on, what we're going to do now is we're going to come down to this staircase here. We're going to have 3 1s again. We'll go 1, 1, 1, like that. And then we're going to have a 2. And then we're going to have a 3. And then we're going to have 2 5s. 2, 4, 5. 2, 4, 5. And then we're going to have a 4. 2, 4. Then we're going to have a 16. Whoop. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. We're going to go out again. And we're going to go back 81. So we're going 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48, 50, 52, 54, 56, 58, 60, 62, 64, 66, 68, 70, 72, 74, 76, 78, 80, 81. So it'll be 81 directly in line with that. We're going to build up the previous layer. So just everything we did on the previous layer, we're just going to build that up by 1, including these doors and this ladder. And then the only difference on this layer from the last is we're going to grab tripwire hooks and we're just going to chuck one on this cobblestone block and this stone block here. And I'm just going to double check if anything else. Nope. What you're going to do with those tripwire hooks is this is optional. You don't have to do this. This one's just optional. I just grab an item frame and an orange block. And you put the item frame behind the tripwire hooks and the orange block on it. And that's just for a little life jacket. But that's optional if you want that. You don't have to do that. But there's an option. That's just pretty much what these tripwire hooks are. They're just little life jackets. Okay, let's grab our slabs and stairs. So this slab is the one that's different. We're going to have 2, 4, 6, 7. We're going to have 7 in total. So we're going to go 2, 4, 6, 7 from there. We're going to head to the front. We're going to grab our stairs. We're going to have 3 stairs. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. And do we have a 4th? I'm just going to double check this one. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, just 3. 3 stairs, and then the rest are slabs. Like so. What we're going to do next is we're going to grab our dark gray. And how many past is it? It is, we're going to go 3 pretty much. So where we got these 7 slabs here, or are they 7, 2, 4, 6, 7, yeah. At the front, we're just going to add 3 on the inside. So it'll be like that. So that will be our third. It'll be pretty much like that. And then we're just going to run this line straight down the back. Well, straight to where that 3 ends. So pretty much just in line with that. Connect those. So it should be like that so far. And what we're going to do is we're just going to fill all of this in with dark gray. Just fill it all in. And once you've done that, you're going to copy this. You're going to pretty much fill that to the back there. You're going to copy this to the other side. and we'll get on to the next layer. Actually, we'll get on to doing this sort of front area with the gun and the anchor chains and all that. We'll get that done next. Okay, so this next sort of area here is going to be pretty relatively easy. We're just going to pretty much do a bit of back and forth here and there. So what we're going to start off by doing is above this staircase, we're going to put an upside down slab, like so. Then we're going to put a block on the side of it to make it like that. So when we do the other side, it'll be like that. But this slab is our center line. And what we're going to have is we're going to have a diagonal 1. So we're going to have, we got a 1 slab and then 1 block next to it. And then 1. And then we're going to have a 2. And then we're going to have a 3. Like so. And then we're going to have 2 5s. 2, 4, 5. 2, 4, 5. Like so. And then we're going to have a 4, 2, 4. And then we're going to have a 5, 2, 4, 5. So what we should have is 1, 2, 3, 5, 5, 4, 5. On this back 5, we're going to cut out the center one and replace that with a slab. On this first 5 here, we're going to cut out the 4th, replace it with a slab. Like so. So we got on this first 5 here, we're going to cut out the 4th. On the back 5 here, we're going to cut out the center. And on this 3, we're going to cut out the center, like so. And then once we've got that, we're going to put down a cobblestone wall behind this slab. And I'm just going to chuck a few of these blocks down because we don't need them yet. So I'm just going to chuck them down. So when I need them, I can grab them. But what we are going to need is we're going to need dark gray carpet. We're going to need anvils. And what we're going to start off by doing is we're going to cut this dark gray out, replace it with a block and this one. And then we're going to put 2 cobblestone wall on top of it. I don't know why I did this side, just do the other side for now. And then I'm going to have to check. Yeah, we're going to have go diagonal in and have 1 there. So we should have this down the center pretty much. So we should have a gap of 2 there. We're going to grab our black fences and we are going to go to a height of 4 on top of this slab. On top of this wall. We're going to 1, 2, 3, 4. And actually I think that might be a 5. I'm just going to double check. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, it's a 4. Okay, what we're going to do next is where we got these 2, we're going to skip this one, cut this one out. We're going to put down a block beneath it. Actually, I'm just going to chuck it there. And then we're going to put an anvil in that hole. And then what do we have? We have a 3. We're going to cut out 3 behind it, replace them with stone. And we're just going to alterate the angle of our anvils, like so. Just so it gives a linked effect of like a chain. And then we're going to put down a cobblestone wall behind it with a slab on top. And I just need to check something. Yep, okay. So what we're going to do next is we're going to we're going to skip a block on the side, cut out 2, replace them with stone, and then put 2 cobblestone walls on top of them. And that's our front bit there done. What we're going to do now is we're going to grab a counting block and behind this cobblestone wall. So I'm just going to make sure I haven't missed anything over there. No, I haven't. Okay, so behind this cobblestone wall, we're going to go back 8. We're going to go 2, 4, 6, 8, like so. We're going to add 4 stairs going sideways like that. Cut out our counting blocks. And what we're going to do is we're just going to wrap this around in a circle. Well, in an oval like that. That's just going to be for our main gun. So it's a gap of 8 between this cobblestone wall and this staircase here. Then what we're going to do next is we're going to go to our counting block again. We're going to go back 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to cut out 4. And we're going to replace that with a light grey block. I'm using terracotta, that's up to you. And then behind that, we're going to count back 3, like so. And we're just going to put 1 cobblestone wall. So you should have a gap of 3 between these two. And get rid of our yellow blocks. We don't need them anymore. We don't need our fence anymore. So we're going to replace that with the heavy pressure plate. We're going to put 4 pressure plates on top of that cobblestone. On top of that cobblestone. And then we're going to cut out 4 going outwards to the side. And I'm just going to double check that one. Oh, yep. So yeah, we're just going to cut out a 4x4 next to it. And just fill that in with our light grey block, whatever you're using for yours. I'm using cobblestone. And then just cover it with pressure plates. What we can do next is where we got this outer sort of bit that wraps around the side. We're going to go to our iron bars. We're going to drag them back and we're just going to stop there for now. We're going to grab our stairs. We're going to place 1 stair there, a block behind it, and then a staircase on top of it, like so. Go back to our iron bars and just add 2 in to connect that in. So it should be like that on the side. And just on the right hand side, where we got this staircase, the block in front of it, pretty much, what we're going to do is we're going to chuck in a cobblestone wall there. So it should be like that. And then that's going to go up to a height of 4. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1 on the front. And we do actually need our fence. And we're just going to chuck in a fence underneath it. That's just for this little crane thing, davit, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, this is just on the right hand side only. It's not on the left. Okay, coming back to here, we're going to skip a block on this front one, cut out 2 blocks, fill them in with stone, and then 2 cobblestone walls on top of that. And if you're wondering what is the 2 cobblestone walls, those are just for the mooring lines. So when if you have it like on a pier, you can chuck in mooring lines and just wrap them around that with white slabs or something. Okay, next thing we'll do is we'll get this out of the way. So where's that center line? Okay. So where we got this cobblestone block, we're going to chuck 1 to the left hand side, 2 to the right hand side. So this is our center line. So we're just going to chuck 1 to the left, 2 to the right. We don't need those anymore. Don't need anvil right now. So we're going to grab red and white. We're going to start off with our red, and I'm just going to have to do a bit of back and forth on this one. So we're going to start off by putting down a 3. So we're going to skip a block from this cobblestone wall here. We're going to skip a block, cut this one out, replace it for red, put 1 on the inside, just 1 on the inside. So it'll be like that, because this is our center line here. So when you do the other side, you'll have 1 there. And then that'll make that a 3. But for now, we're just going to have 2 here. Just one here, 1 next to it in the center. And then we're going to have 2 1s going diagonal. So the 2 1s, the second one should line up with that. And then what do we have? We have a 2, 4, 5. Okay, so we're going to have a 5. So we're going to go 2, 4, 5. 2, 4, 5. And then a 4, 2, 4. And then a 1. That can't be right. Oh, no. I've made a mistake. I see what I've done wrong. Okay, so we're going to keep our center block in for now. Okay, just pretty much tear off everything we just did with the red. I made a mistake. Okay, so we got our center block here. We're going to add 3 to there. Like that. That's the mistake I made. It's a 5 wide, not a 3 wide. I thought it was a 3 wide, but it's a 5 wide. So yeah, so it should be like that for our red. And then 2 1s. And then a 5 with our red. So we should have 3. And then 1 1, 5. Then a 4. And then a 1. And then a 1 going in, like so. So we should have this so far. 3 1 1 5 4 1 1. And then we're going to have a 2 going this way, and then a 2 going in, and then a 3 going in. And this middle one of the third will be our center line. So really we're just going to have 2 for now. So it'll just be like that. There's a bird's eye view if you need it. And then what we're going to do next is on the inside here, we're going to cut out these 3, replace them with a white. And then we're going to cut out this one, cut out 3 here, cut this one out, and then another 3, and then cut out these 2, like so. Just going to double check that. Yep, that looks right. Okay, we're almost done with this bit. So what we're going to do next is we're just going to clear out our inventory except for our stone stairs, slabs, and block. We're going to grab our cobblestone slabs. We're going to grab a black block. And I have black slabs. Just find what works in your texture pack. That's up to you. But what we're going to do, on top of this 3x4, we're just going to wrap around it with our stone, like so. And then we're going to make a U shape around the back of it, like that. We're going to put a black block there. We're going to put a 2 there, a 2 there, and a 3 in the center, going back like that. We're going to cut out this third one, replace it with a black, so it should be like this. On the back, we're going to chuck in slabs here and here. On the front of this black block here, we're going to put down a black slab, and then 2 light grey slabs, cobblestone slabs. And then we're going to go up a slab, and we're going to have 2 more going forward. Up a slab again, 2 more. And that's just for the curvature of the gun. And everything we just built, we're going to copy to the other side, except for this little bit here, this thing here. We're not going to copy that to the other side. And then once you have that, it should look like this. And I need to fix that number. Okay, so once you've done that, we'll get on to the next section. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to start laying out for the 2 superstructure bits. So we're going to go 37 back from here. So we're going to go 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 37. So we're going to have 37 extra blocks. So including the one that is under here, that'll make that 38 if you include that one. But from here to the end there is 37. So what we're going to do now is we're going to come to the inside here. We're going to add 2. We're going to skip a block, add 1. And then we're going to add 4. We're going to skip a block and add 4. 2, 4. And that should be the center line. So to the center line, there'll be 4, and there'll be 1, 1, 1, and a 2. We'll chuck in our doors now. So these 2 are just doors. So we should have that. Back here, we're going to add 10. So we're going to go 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 to the center. So it should be 11 in total. I'm just going to roughly line that up. Okay, no, it's 9 to the center, but 10 in total pretty much. It'll be 10 to the center, 9 we're just adding to get to the center line. Okay, what we're going to do now is we are going to come to here and we are going to go back 27, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 27. And then we are going to grab our dark gray block and we are going to fill from here to here to the center line just for now. And then once you've filled that in, you're going to come back here and we are going to go back 22, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22 to there. We're going to add 6 on the inside to make this 7, 2, 4, 6. So that'll be 7 in total. And then we're going to have 5 on this side. We're going to build our roller door up with our white line in between. We don't need those for now. Okay, what we are going to need is we're going to need buttons, cobblestone walls, upside down stairs, and a ladder. So on the ladder side, we're going to have a ladder and then a button above those doors. And then on the other side, we're going to skip a block, add 2 staircase, cut out the 2 blocks behind it, like so. So we've got 2 upside down staircases and a gap between them, behind them I meant. And then I'm going to need to check this one. Okay. We're going to have a cobblestone wall next to it, skip a block, cobblestone wall, and then a button, like so. So if you haven't already, just fill this in and then copy this, what we just did, to the other side, and we'll get onto this back section here. So let's get to it. Okay, so this is what we should have now. What we're going to do next is we're going to come to the back here. We're going to go 22 forward. So I'm going to 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22. And then we're going to go diagonal in and we're going to have 4 ones. So we're going 1, 2, 3, 4. Like so. And then go in again. And we're going to have a 15 going forward. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. So we should have this so far. We're going to head to the front here. And on the outside, we're going to add 3 blocks going back. So we should have that. On the inside, we're going to skip the first block. On the second, we are going to add 4. We're going to go to 4. 2, 4. Like that to the center. What we can do now is we're going to grab iron bars just for now, and we are going to come to this grey block and then the stone block on the outside, and we're going to go 12 back. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Back here, we're going to go 5 forward. 2, 4, 5. Like so. And then we can come to the back. We can come to the back of the ship here. On the back side of this hangar bay, we're going to add 3 blocks in here, 1 here, and 5 here. We're going to build up our roller door and our white block. And then what we're going to do next is we are going to grab cobblestone. Sorry, not cobblestone yet. We're going to grab our glass block. And we're going to put 2 glass blocks there. And then we're going to cut out this one and this one. Replace those with cobblestone. Just 2 cobblestone blocks. Just replace those 2. On the other side, we're going to build up our ladder. And then, I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, it's 2 cobblestone walls. Yeah, it is. Okay, so we're just going to add 2 cobblestone walls on the inside. like that. Now that we have that, we can copy that to the other side and we'll get on to the next layer. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to come to the back. We're going to go 22 forward again. So it's pretty much the previous layer. So we should have 22 there. And then we're going to grab a black block. And we're going to place one black block, one stone block, and then one black block again. So it should be like that. And then a stone, and then 15 going forward. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. 13, not 15. So pretty much the previous run. And then we're going to have one here, skip a block 1, and then just chuck in a cobblestone wall between that. On the inside, we're going to go 4 to the center. On the second one, we're going to cut out 2 blocks down for a door. And then over this side, we're going to skip 1, cut out for a door. And then I think that is the only door for this side. Yes. Okay, next thing we're going to do is we're going to come to this long run of this iron bars, which I'm pretty sure was the 15, which is where I got 15 from. We're going to go 4 forward. We're going to go 4 back. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. A slab, skip a block, slab. Cut those away. What we can do while we're here is we're just going to grab our iron doors and just fill those in real quick. Like so. And then we'll do this back bit and then we'll come back and finish off that. So what we're going to do now is we're going to build up our center blocks pretty much. So our cobblestone blocks and then our stone. We're just going to build those up. Build up your ladder again. Build up your roller door. Like so. And then on top of this glass, we're going to put 2 slabs and then 2 stone blocks behind it, like so. And I've actually made a mistake here, so we're not actually going to do that. But what we are going to do is we're going to cut out those glass, replace those with blocks, and then 2 glass blocks above it, like that. So we should have 2 stairs, 2 blocks, 2 glass blocks, like that. And what we'll actually do, since we're here, we're going to finish off this whole back door here. So I'm just going to make sure I haven't missed anything. Okay, I'm missing 2 buttons. So I'm going to grab the buttons. On top of these 2 cobblestone walls, we're going to add 2 buttons. And then what we're going to do next is we're going to put in our 5 with our stone block. We're going to put in our roller door. And then we're going to run our 3 across here. So we're going to run 3 blocks across there. 1 block there, 1 block there. Cobblestone, cobblestone between them. Build up our ladder. And then what do we have on this one? We just got the string. Okay, we're going to grab string. And on the opposite side of the ladders, you're going to add 2 string on each side. And then on the other side, you're going to add 2 string here on these 2 outer blocks. And then 2 slabs on top of those glass. And then what we're going to do next is we're going to grab our stone block. We're just going to run this straight across to the other side. Like so. We're going to grab our anvils. And we're also going to need our main white block, pretty much. So we're going to put in our white block in line with that. Grab our stone slabs, chuck that on top of the roller door. Like so. So this is what we should have. And then we just grab our anvils and we just put them on top of those strings. And then 2 on top of these 2 slabs. So it should be like that. I'm going to double check that, just be on the safe side. That outer one's in a by block. That's the mistake I made there. So we'll just grab our string and we'll just move it across 1. So it'll be like that. Okay, we won't need those anymore. Won't need that. Won't need that or that. Okay, I'll just pretty much grab what I need. Alright, so we're going to need that, that, and that for now. Okay. So what we're going to do next, we're also going to need our black block. So what we're going to do next is we're going to do our 22 run, but now it'll be 21 because of these two blocks on the end. So it's going to run this forward all the way to there. And then we're going to have one black, one stone, one black. That's not black. One stone. So we should have black, stone, black, stone. And then our 13 forward. Our one here, 4 in here. And our wall in here for now. Okay, next thing we're going to do is we're going to come to the back here. We're going to run our forward, and we're just going to pretty much run this straight down. And then we're going to have 4 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we should have 22 long runs. And then 4 ones. And then our 13. Our 1, 1. And then our 4. Our cobblestone wall. And now that we have that, so we just got our basic shape done now. Now for these black blocks, what you can do is, if you don't have weld edit, just grab your iron trapdoors and your levers, and you're going to put 2 levers in here, just power them on, and then put your trapdoors on. So it'll be like that. And you're just going to do that on both of them, or you could just grab your ladders and cover them like that. It's up to you, whatever you want to use. But I've used the trapdoors for mine, and that's up to you. Okay, next thing we're going to do is we're going to get rid of them. Okay, get rid of the black. Don't need the cobblestone for now. But we are going to need dark grey concrete. We're going to need black fences. Dark grey concrete. And yeah, that should do it for now. So we're just going to build this rib now. So what we're going to do is we're going to add 2 slabs behind these 2 slabs. So just like that. I'm going to put 3 on top of them, like so. 1 in the front. 1 in the back. So we should have that. One more thing we're going to need is a hopper. So we're going to have a hopper connected to a block and then delete that block to make this sort of shape on the back. And then 1 dark grey on top of that, 1 to the side, 1 to the other side, 1 on the back, 1 on the back side here. And then bring that forward, So it should be 7 in total. So 2, 4, 6, 7. With a 5 block gap in here. 1 on the front. Inside here, you're going to put a block and then a slab. Dark grey carpet on top of those slabs on the side. And then 2 fence gates here, 2 here, 3 across the back to connect them. And that's how I do my ribs. So now that we have that, what we can do next is we've just got this little crane behind it. Now I just got to remember how I did it. Okay. Oh yeah, no, I remember now. Okay. So what we're going to do now is, that's actually 1 block over than what it should be. It should be 1 back. So there should literally just be a 1 block gap between here and the rib, the wall and the rib. So just move that across by 1. And then once you've done that, what you're going to do is you're going to put a staircase connected to that slab, staircase connected to that slab, and then an upside down one on top of them to make that. Put a slab connecting those on the top and the bottom. And then we're going to have the staircase here, an upside down staircase here, upside down staircase here, staircase there, staircase there, and I'm just going to double check that. Oh, that's a slab, not a staircase. Okay, so the upside down staircase, we're just going to replace those with slabs. And then we are going to have a slab connecting those like that. And then 2 slabs on top. And a fence there. So I'll build that again down here if you need it. So we're going to have staircase, staircase, upside down staircase on top of that, upside down staircase on top of that, slab, slab, and then staircase, staircase, slab, slab, staircase, staircase, slab connecting them like so, then 2 on top, slab fence underneath. So that's what that would make. That's pretty much what you're going to have behind that, just if you sort of struggle to see what I did there. Okay, now that we've got that, what we're going to do now is we're going to get rid of the stuff for the rib, but we're going to keep our main blocks. We're going to grab iron bars and cobblestone walls, and we're going to start with the iron bars. We're going to have a 1, and then a 3, and then a 2, like so. And it should bring it in just behind that door. So remember, when you build your rib, you want it 1 back. And you're just going to add an extra slab on the end. That's where I went wrong before. I was 1 slab short. Okay, now for the final bit on the bottom area down here. I'm just going to have to do a bit of counting here. So I'm going to 2, 4, 5. Okay, so I'm going to grab a counting block. I'm going to show you how we're going to do this. We're going to come behind this iron bars. We're going to go 2, 4, 5. And then a 1 to make like an L shape, just the wrong way. And then behind it, we're going to add 2 cobblestone walls. And then on this one, we're going to have 2 cobblestone walls going forward. And then 2 behind it, like that. We can get rid of our 1 and our 5. How much does that go up? 4. Okay, next thing we're going to do is we're going to put 2 walls on top. 2 in front, 2 on top, 2 in front, 2 on top, 2 in front. And then last but not least, we're going to grab our black fences, and we're going to come in, where is it? Oh, yeah. So we're going to come in under here, we're going to add 2 in here, 2 here, 2 here, like so. And those are our harpoons. So what you're going to do now is you're just going to pretty much grab your dark array and fill in from here all the way back to here, and then everything you see on this side you're going to copy to the other side, and it should look like it should be the exact same on the other side. And then all we'll have left for this back area is just this part here. So get on to that, and once you've done that, I'll get back to you. Okay, so this is what you should have now. What we're going to do next is we're going to come down to this white line, and we're going to put an iron bar on the gray block behind it, and that's going to go to this. It's going to go 6 sideways, including that one. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we got 6 here. We're going to go behind it, and we're going to add 3 going to the side, and then another 3. So we got 6, 3, 3. And then we're going to come forward and we're going to add 3 more. So we're going to 1, 2, 3. So it should be 4 in total. We're going to go 2 in. So we're going to add 2 more going in. And then we're going to go forwards by 9. So we're going to add an extra 9. We're going to add 9 going forward. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we should have 6, 3, 3, and then add another 3 in here. We're going to add 2 more in here. And then from here to here, we're going to have 9. And then we're going to add 2 more going to the side. And then the rest are just going to wrap around to that, to the bit at the front, to the oil line that is here. And now that we have that, what we're going to do next is we're just going to build this up, fill in with our cobblestone wall, and then add 4 to the center, 2, 4, like so. What we can do now is behind this iron bar, we're going to add 3 blocks going forward. We're going to add 3 to each side of it, like so. We're going to grab a white block. We're going to place a white block here. We're going to cut out this slab and replace it with a white slab before I forget about that. That was a mistake I made on that one. Forgot to change out that white slab. Okay, next thing I'm going to do is on the center line, we're going to add 3 slabs. And then a block in the center there. Staircase, 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 staircase. And then a staircase there. And a staircase there. And for now, we're just going to leave that as it is. But down here, we're going to cut out 9 going forward. So we're going to go 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. And then replace them with white blocks, like so. And then on this grey block behind it, we're going to place 1. And then we're going to add 2 to the side. And this one on the side, this is going to be a 5. So we're going to go 2, 4, 5. So when we build this, it will literally be a 5x5 box pretty much. But here is our center line. So you can do it like that if you wanted, if that's easier for you to understand. Okay, next thing we're going to do is we're going to come to the corner. We are going to skip 3. So we go 1, 2, 3, and then grey block. So we go gap of 3 and then the grey. And this one is going to be a 14 by 5. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 by 5. But we're only going to build half of it for now. But you can sort of just lay out for it. Okay, now that we have that, what we're going to do next is we're going to build this up again. And then we are going to put in 2 staircases on the side, 2 staircases on this side, a block back here, and then a slab. Just to finish that off, so we don't have to keep building that up. Okay, next thing we're going to do is in this corner here, we're going to put down a stone block there with a slab on top of it, just for now. In here, we're going to add 2 cobblestone walls, skip a block, 2 cobblestone walls, skip a block, 2 cobblestone walls, like so. And then what we can do is we got some miscellaneous pieces just going around. So this one is the same on both sides, so we'll get that one done next. So where we got this 5x5, we're just going to skip a block, add 2, and then going across, we're going to add 2 more, and then 1 there, like so. There's a bird's eye view if you need it. That's just a 1 block gap between them. We're going to add 3 going across, 1 connecting them in, and then a block on top of that one, like so. And then we'll just get the rest, we'll just get these pieces done now so we don't have to do them later. So we're just going to clear out all of this. I'm going to grab cobblestone wall, cobblestone block, cobblestone stair, cobblestone slab. So how have I done this? Oh, we're also going to grab buttons for now. We'll do them. So 2 and 4. Okay, so on the right hand side, we're going to leave a gap of 4. So we got gap of 4, 2, 4, and then a 2x2 with our cobblestone wall like so. Opposite side, we're going to leave a gap of 2, Wait, was it 2 or a 3? It's a 3. Gap of 3, and then a cobblestone wall. We're going to build those up again. Just build those 2 up. And then, yeah. Then on top of them, we're just going to put a 2x2 of our block and a 1 block on top of that one. Slab on top of the 1 block, and then stairs wrapping around on top of that block, like so. Going to grab our buttons. We're just going to wrap them around this. Just for now. We're going to get rid of our cobblestone blocks. Just keep our wall. We're going to grab a white block. I'm using polished diorite. You could use iron blocks. Will work fine if you're in default. And what we're going to do in front of these walls, we're just going to add 2 in front of them, 2 on top of them, and then buttons on the outside, and 2 buttons on the inside of each one. Next, we're going to grab our stone pressure plate and just put that on top of those. Now those are done. What we're going to do next is we're just going to clear out except for our main blocks. We're going to need a counting block for now. Well, that's what I'm going to need, and you're just going to need iron bars. So we'll get these antennas here done. So we're going to have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we're going to have 11 iron bars on top of that cobblestone block, cobblestone and the stone block. So we're going to have 11. So we're going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Like so. Okay, now that we have that, our 5x5 block, we're going to bring that to a height of 3, but I'm just going to build half of it for now. So just going to build that to a height of 3. And then we're just going to fill in the middle with dark gray. Grab our iron bars, wrap around it, like so. And then in the center, we're going to put in 2 blocks going up with our stone. We're going to go 1, 2. We're going to put a staircase going back on top of it, and then slabs down here. And then we're going to grab our cobblestone block, our button, and we've got the rest. Okay. And we're also going to need cobblestone stairs. So we're going to do this will be our center block. We're going to make this a plus, like so. Put a button in this center block, and then your staircases in the corners. And then on the block above the button, we're going to add a stone slab. And then we are going to put an upside down staircase in front of it like that. And now, what we'll do now is we'll finish this Phalanx gun. So we're just going to get rid of our cobblestone, our dark gray, our bars, and our yellow block. We're going to grab a white block. I'm using my polished diorite again. We're going to need a black fence gate, a pressure plate, and then a hopper. And what we're going to do is we're just going to chuck in a block here, put in our hopper facing towards the stern of the ship, and then a fence gate on the front of it, and then 2 white blocks on top of it. Wrap around the sides of it with buttons. And then on top of it, we're just going to put in a stone pressure plate. And that's how I do my Phalanx guns. So yeah, it works, it does the job. That's done. Now what we're going to do next is we'll get this piece done, this smokestack. So we're going to clear out except for our main blocks. We're going to need black. We're going to need iron bars. cobblestone walls. And yep, that should do it for now, except for we're also going to need, I'm using wooden pressure plates. You can use iron, sorry, not pressure plates, trapdoors. You can use iron trapdoors if you want. That's up to you. It's personal choice there. Oh, we're also going to need a door. So to start this off, we're at the front. We're going to skip the first block, cut out for a door. I'm going to check to see if there are any more doors. Oh, we're also going to need a ladder. What about on the back? Okay, yeah, we got. So on the back, we're going to cut out this second block for a door, and then when you do the outside, you would cut out that one as well. But for now, what we're going to do next is we're going to chuck in a ladder in the center on the front, and then we'll build up the second layer. So we're going to add 3, and then we're going to skip the door, add 1, 3 black blocks, 1 stone block, and I'm actually just going to swap these 2 around. 3 black blocks, and then 4 stone blocks. So we should have 1, 3, 1, 3, 4, and then 1 in the center. We're going to head to the front. We're going to chuck on our ladder on the front. And then we're going to add 3 across the front, 2 in here to make that into a corner piece. 3 black on top of the previous black, 1 stone, 3 black, 3 stone, and then 3 staircase across the back, like so. So this is what we should have so far. Don't forget to put on your ladder at the front. Go back to your stone, run this across to the side, chuck on your ladder since we're up here, and then we're going to run this back, and it's going to stop on the last block. It's not going to go over this staircase. It's going to stop just short of it. And then 2 in there to go to the center. Head back to the front. 3 across the front. Ladder on top. Actually, no, that's not right. Sorry, 3 staircase across the front. And then 2 blocks. 3 black blocks. 1 stone block. 3 black. 2 stone. And then 3 staircase across, like so. Head to the front, behind on the block behind the staircase. We're just going to bring that up by 1. It's going to be 3 to the side, 1 in here, 3 black, 1 stone, 3 black, 2 stone, 2 stone running to the center, like so. And then 3 upside down staircase on top of that back side, pretty much. And then is that... Oh, actually, no, that's not on this layer. That's on the next layer. Sorry, just the 3 stone going across there. Back to the front. We're going to put in our ladder there. And that's our final ladder, so we don't need our ladder or our door for now. We're going to grab our stone. 3 across to the side. Wrap that around to the back. And then 2 across the back. So pretty much like that. Chuck in 3 upside down staircases on top. And then we're going to add 2 slabs from the center going out. So like that. Head to the front. We're going to add 2 slabs on the front like we did on the back. And then we can do the next layer. So on the next layer, on the outer slab, we're going to put in a cobblestone wall. And then behind it, we're going to grab our stairs. And we're just going to pretty much wrap around what we just previously did on our blocks. Except for this one's going to go over the top of the stairs. So it should be a 3 by what? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. A 3 by 12 pretty much. Then on the back, we're going to put in our cobblestone wall, like so. And then we're going to grab our black block. We're going to put 2 here, head to the front, 2 here. And then on the outside, we're just going to run our line back, like so. And if you want to cover up under here, you can, like so. If you just don't want to, if you want to look down and not see straight to the bottom. Okay, so we just got a few things to do in here. And I actually did change mine. I thought I didn't. Okay, so for now, we're just going to completely fill this in. So I'm just going to tear out what I just did with the black. So just fill that in for now. On the front, we're going to skip a block, cut out a 3x2. We're going to add 3 black staircases going forward. 1 there, 1 there, and then a iron trapdoor between them. At the back, we're going to skip 1, cut out the outer block, and then replace it with a stair. And then what did I do next? Okay. On the front, we're going to, where we got the staircase, skip a block, cut out 2, replace them with iron trapdoors. And if you want, then you can cover up underneath those just to hide what's beneath them. Okay, copy that to the other side and then chuck your vents on the black. And then once you've done that, we're just going to clear out all of this except for what we need. We're also going to need a counting block, iron bars, and I'm going to need dark gray carpet for something. So for the front ones, they are what? 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6. Okay, 6 and 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, so we got 6 on the front, 8 on the back. So the back we got 8. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. On the front, we're gonna have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 on the front, 8 on the back, and that's what we should have. So copy that to the other side and copy what you don't have from here. So that'll be this, probably your iron bars, your antenna here, this piece here, these, and the rest of this stuff if you haven't done them. Just pretty much copy that to the other side, and when it's done, it should look like this. So the only things that don't get copied to the outside of these 2 things. And then what we need for this grey carpet is just to patch up something I missed at the front. So at the front here, all these stone blocks here, we're just going to cover them up with dark grey carpet. So just to pretty much hide them a little bit. Just like that. And that's what I missed with that. So once you've done that, we've finished off this back section here. All we have left is the main bridge superstructure and the mast pretty much. And this first smokestack pretty much. So let's get to it. Okay, so for the next layer, what we're going to do is we're going to come down to behind this staircase, and we're going to go 19 back. So we're going to go 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19. So we're going to go back 19 back with our blocks, and then we're going to have 3 black. Then we're going to have 1 stone, 3 black, 1 stone. So we've got 3, 1, 3, 1, and then we're going to have 1 black, and then we're going to have 9 stone going back. So we're going to 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, and it should connect into there. So remember, we're going to have 19, 3, 1, 3, 1, 1, 9. On the inside here, we're going to have 1 behind here, and then we're going to have a door, and then we're going to have a 2, we're going to have a 1. So we're going to have 1 here, a door, a 1, a door, and then a 2, a door, and then a 2 to the center. And that should be the center line. Yep. So we got, so all up, including the outer block, we got 2, 1, 2, 2. And that's the back bit there done. At the front, we're going to add 2 in here, 1 in here, 4 in here. And then what you're going to do next is you're going to put your vents on the side, and then you're going to copy this to the other side. Okay, so this is what you should have now, except for with the vent covers on. What you're going to do now is you're going to head down to the front here. You're going to go 31 back from here. So you're going to go 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 31. So you're going to have 31 blocks going back, and then you're going to have 1 black, and then 5. 2, 4, 5. So you got 31, 1, 5. And then in here you're going to have 1, 1, 2, and then a 2. So you're just pretty much covering in those doors. On the front, you're going to head into here and you're going to add 5 on the inside. So you're going to go 2, 4, 5. So it should be 6 all up, including the outer wall. So you should have 6 blocks and it should cover over the door. And then you're going to have a block of polished andesite, and then a 1 stone, and then 1 andesite, 1 stone, like so, and that's to the center. Or you can use whatever block you want to use here. I'll just use polished andesite for mine, as you see over there. So now that you have that, you're going to copy that to the other side, and we'll get on to the next layer. So this is what we should have. Now what we're going to do is we're going to come down to here, and we are going to go back. I forgot to add that number. What is it? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19. That's 19. Got the 1. I just got 9. So you're going to go back 19. So you're going to go 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19. It'll be directly in line with the 1 down the bottom there, the black line. And then you're going to go 3, and then a 1, and then a 3, and then 1 stone, 1 black, and then you're going to have 9 going back. So you're going to 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. On the inside here, you're going to add 9 blocks going in, so it'll make it 10 to the center. So you're going to go 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. So there's your center line right here, right between these 2 doors. So that'll be 10 blocks all up. On the front, we're going to add 5 blocks. So we're going to go 2, 4, 5. So that'll make that a run of 6 all up, including that outer wall. And then a andesite block, a stone, andesite block, stone. And then you're just going to copy that to the other side and cover up your vents. And once you've done that, we'll get on to the next layer. Okay, so what we're going to do now is right in this corner, we're going to put down a cobblestone wall. And then behind it, we are going to go back 36 blocks. So I'm going to go 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36. So that'll be 36 with our block and 1 cobblestone wall in the front. And then in here, we're going to add 9. So I'm going to go 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. So that's 10 all up. On the front, we are going to add 9. So I'm going to go 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. And then we're going to grab our iron bars. And from the center here, we're going to go 7 out. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it should be 2 blocks here that are exposed, and then the rest are just covered in iron bars. What we're going to do next is pretty much from here to here. Well, you're going to copy this to the other side, and I've actually put that a block down. Yeah, you're just going to pretty much fill all this in with dark gray wool, because this is the base of this next deck. and then you're going to copy what we just did to the other side. And once you've done that, we will continue on. Okay, so let's get on to the next bit, the next layer. So what we're going to do is we're going to start by putting a wall on top of the previous wall. And then behind that, we're going to have 4 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to have 1 iron bar, 1 cobblestone wall, 1 block, 1 cobblestone wall, and 2 iron bars. Oops, sorry, 1 iron bar. So we should have that just 4, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. And then using a white block, I'm using my diorite. You could use your iron if you're in default. You're going to add 2, and then 1 iron bar, and then 2 white blocks, and then 2 iron bars. What we're going to do next is we're going to add 5. We're going to add 5 blocks. So we're going to 2, 4, 5, like so. So this is what we should have so far. Then we're going to go to our iron bars, and we're going to have 12 bars going back. So we're going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then we're going to add 2 of our white blocks. And then on the back here, we are going to have 7 iron bars going in. So we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it should be to there. So we've got our third door, just the block next to it. And then we're going to have 3 to the center with our stone block. Back here, we are going to go, we're going to come to where we got our 5, our 2, 4, 5. And on the back side of it, we're going to go 2. And then we're going to have a door. And then we're going to have 2 here, like so. And then we're going to have a 1. And then we're going to have a 2 going in. And then we're going to have an 8 going back. So I'm going to 2, 4, 6, 8. So it should be like that. On the front side of that, we're going to have a 2 there. And then we're going to have 3 1s, like so. And then we're going to have a 5 going forward. So we're going to 2, 4, 5. We're going to go out. And we're going to have 6 going forward. 2, 4, 6. Like so. And then on the front here, we're just going to run this line into the center for now. So it should be directly in the middle of the polished andesite blocks down here. So it's going to be right in the middle there, just to the center line for that one. On this 4 at the front, we're going to chuck a black skull on the very front, where we have these two cobblestone walls and stone block. We're going to add 3 blocks behind it, and then a block, and then 2 cobblestone walls. So we're going to have that pretty much. Where we got these white blocks, we're going to add buttons to the side of them on both sides. These are for our saltwater activated life rafts. And then we're going to chuck stone pressure plates on top of them. Back here, we're going to do the same on this one. Like so. Then we're going to grab our iron bars, and the iron bar in the front of it, we're going to add 2. And then on the inside, we're going to add 1 cobblestone wall, skip a block, 1 cobblestone wall. We should have that. Grab our iron bars, we're going to add 2, and then we're just going to connect them. So it'll be like that on the back. On the front, it'll be like that. And we just got a few more things to do. We're going to come to here. We're going to go back, 2, 4, 5. It's going to be on the 5th block. We're going to go 2, 4, 5. So we're going to be 1 short of the end. We're going to cut out for a door. Okay, we're going to need a ladder. So on this 5 here, we're going to skip a block, we're going to place a ladder, and then we're going to cut out for a door. Like so. And I'm just going to make sure there's anything, if I've missed anything. Okay, no I haven't. So what we're going to do now is we'll build up the Typhoon. The Typhoon on the deck. So I'm just going to grab what we need for that. Okay. So where we got this little plus here, we're just going to put 3 slabs down the center. And then we're going to put a block on the side and a block on the other side. And then we're going to grab our buttons. We're going to wrap around that block on both sides, like so. Then we're going to put a cobblestone wall on top of those blocks. Then I'm going to put a block here, put a hopper in between them so it faces forward, and then a fence gate in front of it. And then we're going to need a block in front of that, then an end rod, and then an end rod on that fence. So it sort of looks like that with the end rods. On the back, we're going to put down a slab, and then we're going to cover it in dark grey carpet, the slab and the hopper. And we're going to put a white slab on the right hand side of it, like so. Just going to make sure I haven't missed anything on it. Nope, that's everything for that. So everything we've just done, you're going to copy to the other side. And once you've done that, we'll get on to the next layer. Okay, so this is what you should have now. What we're going to do is we're going to come down to the center, and we're going to put in a cobblestone wall, and then a glass block next to it, another cobblestone wall, a glass block, and then a cobblestone wall. So it should be like that so far from the center. So that's 5. And then back, we're going to go back a block, and we're going to go 1 with our glass block, and then 1 stone, 1 glass block, 1 stone, a door, and then our stone block. So it should be like that so far. And then in here, we're going to go 2. Actually, no, we're not going to do 2 in there. We're going to do a glass block and then a stone block. And then we're going to have 2 here. We're going to build up our ladder. So we should have this for the bridge. And then what we're going to do here, we're going to go 1 stone and then 1 polished diorite, 1 polished diorite. Cut out the 2 blocks underneath them, replace them with diorite. Did I diorite andesite, sorry. Wrong one. Next, we're going to have 2 stone, and then 5 stone, 2 stone, 2 stone. We're going to go to our black block. We're going to have 1 black block here, and then 1 here. And then the block next to it will be stone, like so, on the back. And then this will be 9 going back. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Then we're going to add 2 to the center in here. So that's this layer. If you need to have another look at it, there you go. So you're just going to copy that to the other side, and once you've done that, we'll get on to the next layer. Okay, so for the next layer, what we're going to do is we're going to find our center line, which would be this middle cobblestone wall, and we're going to put 5 blocks going out. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like so. From the center, we're going to add 3 slabs on the front, like so. And then we're going to come around here. We're going to go back 6. So we're going to go 2, 4, 6. And then we're going to go in. We're going to have 5, 2, 4, 5. Whoop. And then we're going to have 3 1s with our stone. We're going to 1, 1, 1. And then we're going to have a 2. And then another 2. And then 2 reds. And 1 stone. So it should be like that. So we got 6, 5, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 1. Going in, we're going to have a 2, and then we're going to have 3 ones. So I'm going to go 1, 1, 1, and then a 2. So it's 2, 1, 1, 1, 2. Back here, we're going to have 3 blocks with our stone, 3 black, 3 stone again. Wrapping around here, we're going to have 1 black in here, and then 1 stone. And that's this bit here done. So what we're going to do now is we're going to come down to the front here, and just where we've got this 5 here, we're just going to fill in here to here with dark gray. So it's just going to be all of this pretty much. I'll do it with you. So it's just going to be all of this pretty much, like so. Then once you have that, you're going to copy that to the other side, and we'll get on to the next layer. Okay, so we're going to start from the back here because it's easier starting from the back here than it would be from the start. What we're going to start off by doing is we're going to put 1 stone in the center, and then 1 black, and then we're going to have 3 stone, and then 3 black. So I got 1, 1, 3, 3, and then we're going to have a 4 with our stone, 2, so 2, 4, like so. And then we are going to have 2, so we're going to come out and we're going to have 2, and then we're going to go in, we're going to have 2 cobblestone blocks, 2 cobblestone ones, so we have 1, 1, like so, or a light gray, whatever you choose to use. And then we're going to grab our buttons, we're going to put 1 on the side here, and then 1 on the back, like so. Go back to our stone, and we're going to have a 2 going forward, so I'm going to go 2, and then a 3, like so. Oh, sorry, a 2 and then a 1, so we've got 2, 1, and then a 3, like so. So we got 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3 going in, and then we're going to have a 1, and then a 2, and then we're going to have 2 cobblestone ones, so we're going to have 1, 1, like so. And then we're going to go in, and we're going to have a 2 going in, like so. So there's the bird's eye view if you need it. We got 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 2, 2, 1, 1, 2. Coming down to here, we're going to go forwards. Once I find it, we're going to go forward 7. So I'm going to go 2, 4, 6, 7. Should pass over this part by 2. And then on the inside, we're going to add 2 blocks to the center, like so. We're going to head to the front. Here's our center line right here. We're going to add a cobblestone wall right on the second block. And then on top of that, we're going to have 8 iron bars going up. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then down here, right in the center, we're going to have 8 iron bars going across. 5 iron bars going across. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then here, we're going to have 6. So I'm going to go 2, 4, 6. And then from the dark gray block behind it, we're going to have 4. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to have 1 here. And 1 in the corner here. So when we do the other side, so we'll just do the iron bars on the other side for now. So it just wraps around here. And it stops directly in line with that ladder. 1 behind it. And I forgot this on the previous layer. Don't forget to put in your ladder there. And then what we're going to do next is we're just going to use a random counting block right now. We're going to put 1 here, 1 here. And then behind those 2 counting blocks, we're just going to have a cobblestone wall. Like so. So there should be 1 block gap from this front iron bar, these iron bars at the front. So we're going to have 1 block gap from the corner. And then on the right hand side, the cobblestone wall is actually going to be a block, like so. And on the left hand side, we're going to have a cobblestone block with a cobblestone slab on top. On the right hand side, we're going to have a cobblestone wall with 3 white slabs. Now these white slabs can be at any angle. You can have them straight, you can have them angled. It's up to you what you want to do for yours, but that's up to you. And last but not least, what you're going to do is you're going to grab dark gray carpet and you're just going to put it right on this block here, just above that ladder, just to hide it away a bit. And now that you have that, you're going to copy this to the other side. These black blocks at the back, you're going to put in your vent covers on top of those, like over there. And you're just going to copy this to the outside, and we'll get on to the next layer. Okay, so for the next layer, what we're going to start off by doing is we're going to come down to the front, and where we got this 5 wide, we're going to put 3 going to the side, and then we're going to have 6 back here, like so. So it sort of just wraps around the previous layer. And then from this corner, we're going to go forward 3, and then on the third, we're going to have 2 ladders going up, like so. And then what you can do on the inside, you're just going to fill that in with your dark gray, just for now. And well, that's pretty much all that needs. And then what we're going to do next is we're going to have a 1 with our stone, and then we're going to have 4 cobblestone ones going across. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, like so. Down here, we're going to chuck on a button here, a button here. Forgot to do that in the last layer, but that's pretty much what we're going to do there. And then we're going to have a 1 here, and then we're going to have 1, 3, 1, like so. We're going to have a 1, and then our 4 cobblestone blocks going across, diagonal, like so. Then a 1 here, and then this is going to be 10 going back, so I'm going to have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and then 2 in here. What we're going to do next is we're going to come out to the side here, we're going to grab our slabs, we're going to put 1 on this one, an upside down 1 on this one, and then 5 across, and then 3 across, like that. Now that we've got that, you're going to copy this to the other side, and we'll get on to the next layer. Okay, so this is where we're at right now. What we're going to do next is we're going to come to the back. We're going to start from the back again, and we're going to come in a block, like so, and we're going to make that a 2 for now. So we just got a 2 where from the center line, and then from the next block, we are going to go forward by 2, like so. So we're going to have, it will be a 3 and then a 1 sort of type thing. So it'll be 3 wide going across and then 1 in front. And then we're going to grab our black block, and we're going to have 3, and then we're going to have 4 stone, 2, 4. So it should be 2, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to have a 1, our 4 cobblestone blocks, that 1 going diagonals, and then a stone back here, and then we're going to have, wrong side, yeah, it's going to be 5 going across here, 2, 4, 5, like so. And then on the front, we're going to have a 1, and then our 4 cobblestone blocks on top of the previous ones. And then we're going to have a 1, and then a 3 to the center. Now, just on the right-hand side, we're going to have a ladder in the center. And that's just on the right-hand side. Because if you look over here, we just got this ladder that goes up. It's not going to be on the left-hand side, it's going to be on the right. Okay, now that we have that, what we're going to do next is we're going to grab our, we're going to need 2 things. We're going to need polished diorite, polished andesite. I don't know why I keep calling that diorite. It's probably because I use diorite a lot. And we're going to need a white block, our white quartz block. Oh, we're also going to need our iron bars. Okay, so for the white, we're going to put a 2x2 right about there. And then we're just going to wrap around the outside of it with iron bars. And then grabbing our dark grey carpet, we're just going to chuck one in there. For our andesite, on this side, on the left-hand side of the ship, I gotta fix that button as well. We're going to come down to the back of the smokestack. We're going to skip a block, and we're going to add 2, and then we're going to skip 2 blocks, add 2, and we're just going to build that to a height of 2. And then we're going to grab our buttons, and we're just going to cover that in buttons on the outside, like that. And since I got my buttons, I'm just going to fix that. Okay, next thing we can do is at the front here, we're going to grab our iron bars. We're just going to put 1 here. Then we're going to grab our cobblestone wall. We're going to find the center of this dark grey. We're going to go back a block and place it in the center. So we're going to have a gap of 1 from this dark grey, and it'll be on the second dark grey. Alright, on top of that, we'll just get it done now. We're going to grab our cobblestone slabs and stairs. We're going to put 3 stairs on top of it going forward, and then 3 slabs on top of that, like so. And that's this layer done. So copy this to the other side, and once you've done that, before we get onto the next layer, we're just going to we'll build this up as well. So we're going to put a staircase, wrap around it in a circle on top of that white, just so we don't have to do it later. And I'm just going to check and see if that one's the same on the other side. Yes, it is. So yeah, just pretty much everything we just built, you're going to copy to the other side except for that ladder. And once you've done that, we will continue on. Okay, so this is where we're at now. What we're going to do is we're going to come to the back again. We're going to go 2 and then another 2, so pretty much the previous layer. And then we're going to build up 3 black and then a 4. So we got 2, 2, 3, 4, or 3, 1, 3, 4, however you want to say it. And then we're going to go a 2 with our stone, and then 2 cobblestone blocks in ones. Sorry, 2 1 cobblestone blocks, pretty much. And then we're going to put our buttons on the side and on the back of that, so it sort of just makes this shape on the back. And then we're going to have a 3. So it's going to be 2, 1, 1, 3. And then we're going to have a 3 going out, and then a 3 going in, like so. And then we're going to have 2 cobblestone blocks, 2 cobblestone ones with buttons on them. And then we're going to have another 3. And then we're going to have a 2 to the center, like so. So that's what we should have so far. What we're going to do is just going to build up our ladder up again. So this one's just going to go up again. And then, is there anything I missed? No. Nope. Okay, so what you're going to do next is you're just going to cover your vent covers up, and you're going to copy this to the other side. And once you've done that, we'll get on to the next layer. Okay, so this is where we're at. What we're going to do now is we're going to come to this back corner. We are going to go to the inside of it, and we are going to go 9 staircases facing outwards. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then on the back, we're going to add 2 going in. On the front, 2 going in. So it should be like that for our smokestack. And then on the inside, just for now, we're just going to add, actually, yeah, we're going to go 4 black blocks going in. We're going to have 1 on the end, on each end, like so. And then on the front, we're going to grab our black staircases, and we're just going to pretty much wrap them around in a circle, like so. And then we're going to put in our vents on the inside of them. And in the back corner, we're going to have a button. So we should have that inside our smokestack. Okay, back here, we are going to have a 2 with our stone, and then a 1, a 1, a 3, a 3, a 3. So I got 2, 1, 1, 3, 3, 3. Then we're going to have 2 1s, and then we're going to have a 4 going in. So we're going to go 2, 4, and then a 1 on the end, a 1 in the front, I meant. And then we're just going to build up our ladder. And we're going to copy this to the other side, and we'll get on to the next layer. Okay, so we've got a super easy layer now. What we're going to do now is we're just going to, where we got this one, we're going to have a block right behind it, like right over that gap pretty much. And that's going to be a 3 going out. So it should be like that. And then we're going to have a 2, and then a 1, and then a 2 going back. And then going out, we're going to have a 2, a 1, and then a 2 going in. So it should be like this so far. So we got 3, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2. And then going in, we're going to have a 2, and then a 1, and then another 2. And then we're going to have a 3 going into the center like that. So there's this layer if you need it. So we've got 3, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3. And then we're just going to build up our ladder at the front. And we're going to copy this to the other side, and we'll get on to the next layer. Alright, so this is what you should have now. What we're going to do next is we're going to come down to the front here. On this center block here, we're going to have a 2. And then going in, we're going to have a 1. And then a 2 going out. So it'll be like that. And then going back, we're going to have a 2. And then a 1. And then a 3. So we got 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 3. And then back here, we're going to have a 1, and then a 2, and then we've got a 2 going inwards. So we'll add 2 changes direction. And then we're going to have a 2, 2, and then we're going to have a 1, and then a 2. So we got 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 3, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2. So that's what we got for this layer. Copy this to the other side, and don't forget to build up your ladder, and we'll get on to the next layer. Okay, so we got another easy layer. So what we're going to do is we're going to come to the front here. We're going to have a 1. So we're going to have a 1, and then we're going to have 2 2s. So 2, and then a 2. So we got 1, 2, 2. And then going back, we're going to have a 2, a 1, a 3. And then we're going to have a 1 going in, and then a 2. And then we're going to change direction going in again. We're going to have 2, and then another 2, and then a 1. So we got 1, 2, 2, 2, 1, 3, 1, 2, 2, 2, 1. Like so. Copy that to the other side, and we'll get on to the next layer. Okay, so we're on to the final layer of this sort of piece here. So let's get it done. So what we're going to do is where we've got this block, we're going to come back a block, and this is going to be it's going to be a 3. So we're going to have a 3, and then a 2, and then going sideways, going back, we're going to have 2 2s. So we're going to have 2 and a 2. So we should have 3, 2, and then going back 2, 2, 1. Then going in, we're going to have 2, 2, then changing direction, going in again. In further, we're going to have a 2, a 2 and a 3, sorry, 2 and a 3. So we got 3, 2, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3 to the center. And then once you have that, what we're going to do next is we're going to grab our dark gray block, and we're just going to pretty much fill all this in. Just all this negative space is just going to get filled in. All the way to there for now. And then what you're going to do is, there's a bird's eye view if you need this layer. We're going to just copy this to the other side, and we'll get on to the next layer. Okay, so this is what we've got left. We just got this mast, so I'm going to kind of break it up into like 3 different segments. So we're just going to build the base first, and then we'll build the main structure of the mast, and then we'll just do the small bits of detailing on it. So what we're going to start off by doing is coming down to here and putting in these 2 ladders that we missed. And then once we have that, we're going to find our center line on this dark gray, which is right here. And we're going to add 2 going out to the side. And then we're including this front one, we're going to have, it's going to be a 4. So we're just adding 3 pretty much. Then 1 back here. So when we do the other side, it'll just be a 3x4 going back. Actually, we'll just do it like that for now. So just got a 3x4. And we're going to stack that to a height of 2. And then we're just going to fill it in with our dark gray, like so. At the back here, where we've got these this dark gray 5 going across, we're just going to put in 5 stone blocks on top of that, like so. And then 5 in front of it, like that. And then we're just going to cover that with stone slabs. There's a bird's eye view if you need those 2. What we're going to do next is, where we've got this one, we're going to grab our light gray concrete. We're going to skip this one. On the next one, we're going to have 3 going across. We'll have 1 in the front, 1 in the back to make that a plus. On the other side, we're going to do that as well. And then we're going to put a 3x3 on top of that. So do that to both of those. Like so. And then another plus on top on both of them. And then what we're going to do next is, where we've got these 2 2s on this outer 2 right here, the center one. So there should be 3 2s all up, but on the center 2, we're just going to add a stone block there. So it should be a block gap between the round thing and that block. So we're going to do that on both sides. We're going to chuck on a cobblestone wall on top of it. Like so. And then I'm pretty sure, is there anything else I've missed? No, we just got we just got the center, this first block for the mast. So where we've got these 2s right here, we're going to put a stone here and a stone here. Like so. And that's just for when we start up our mast. So what we're going to do now is we're going to grab our iron bars. We're going to put 1 in here, 1 here, 2 here, 2 here, like so. So it should just wrap around that. We're going to do that on both sides. 1 2 1 2 1 2, like that. There's a bird's eye view if you need that. And then on the front, we're just going to start from this corner here. We're going to go 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2, like so. So it should just wrap around. On this side, we're going to start from the center. We're going to go 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 1 2, like that. There's a bird's eye view if you need it. And then how many iron bars do we have? We'll just get this out of the way now. We've got 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So we're going to have 7 iron bars on top of this cobblestone wall. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. On this one as well. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, like so. grab our ladders. We're going to put 2 ladders there. And we'll get this little radar dish out of the way as well. So we're going to grab our slabs. We're going to have a slab here, a block behind it, a stone block behind it, and then a slab behind that. That's going to go to a height of 2, that stone block. Then we're going to grab our stone staircase. We're going to have a backwards one right there. Going to get rid of that light grey block, and we're going to grab our cobblestone wall, our cobblestone block, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 1. Grab our stone slab. We're going to have 1, and then we're going to have an upside down staircase like so. Guess I did not do that right on the other one, but yeah, that's pretty much what we're going to have for now. Going to grab our stone button, have one right in the center, grab our cobblestone staircase, and just put it in the corners to make this dish more round, like so. And now that we have that, we can get on to the main structure of the mast. So let's get to that. Okay, so for the main structure of the mast, what we're going to start off by doing is we're going to go behind this dish, and we're going to have, right from here, we're going to go up by 3. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to go diagonal back and up. We're going to have another 3. So we're going to have 3, 3. And then we're going to have pretty much 3 more 3s doing the same thing. So we're going to have 3, going up, 3, going up again, 3. So we should have 5 3s going up like so. On this top 3, behind it, we're going to have a block, and that one is going to go up by 4. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. So we got 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 4. Pretty much like so. Back here, including this one here, we're just going to add 2 on top of it to make it a 3. So we've got 1, 2, 3. Going in and up, we're going to have another 3. Going in and up again, we're going to have another 3. Going in and up, another 3, like so. And that one might actually be a 4. Oh no, it's just because, yeah, no, it's just because I forgot to add that bit in. So yeah, I'll get that in a second. So that's what we should have. We should just have 4 3s pretty much from the back, from the corners. And we're going to do that on this side as well. 1, 2, 3, going in and up. 1, 2, 3, in and up. 1, 2, 3, in and up. 1, 2, 3. Up. Oh, okay, so that's why, yeah, no, sorry, that's why that one didn't add up at first. So we're going to have 3, 3, 3, 3, like so, and it should look like this relative. So we're going to have 4 3s from the corner, including the block that we put down before. And it should link up with this 4th 3 at the bottom, like so. Okay, checking out what we did here. So I'm assuming that's 1, 2, 3. So on the third 3. Oh no, I've got slabs. Okay, so we're gonna have to start doing our slabs. So down here, we're gonna have slab on top, slab on the bottom. Same here, slab on top, slab on the bottom. Here as well, slab on top, slab on the bottom. We're gonna do that on this side as well. Like so. So that's what we should have at the back. And I'm just gonna have to do a bit of back and forth here. See how I did this. So that one, this one, that one. Okay, so we're gonna do the same on the front ones. 1 on top, 1 underneath, 1 on top, 1 underneath, 1 on top, 1 underneath, 1 on top, 1 underneath for now. And we're not going to put any on that top 4, and that last 3 and that 4, we're not going to put any on that, except for at the base of it. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to grab our iron bars. Before I forget about it, we're just going to chuck 4 down here where we got this dish on both sides, just like that, just before I forget about that. Okay, what we can do now, I'm going to figure out how we did this. So we should have up behind that, it's going to be okay. So where we've got where it connects up here, where we've got this slab, behind that, on that slab is going to be a block down there, and then we're going to have one there, there, and there. So it's just pretty much on our 4-3 going diagonal up. On the second one, we're just going to go up and connect it in, like so. And that is pretty much the base of this mast. What we can do now is we're going to head down to here, where we got this first slab. On the block it's connected to, the upper hitbox, we're going to put in a slab, and that's going to go 2 back, like so. Then we're going to go out, and we're going to have another 2 slabs, like so. I'm going to do that on the other side as well. So it should be just 2 slabs, pretty much. Oop, like that. Anything down? Okay, so they do connect across, so we're just going to add 3 slabs connecting those. So it should be like that. That's the first bit there done. Okay, so now for the second one. So we've got this one done. Now we've got this one. So, okay. So we're going to start off by putting in on this block here an upside down staircase, block on top of it, staircase going forward, like so. I'm going to grab our slabs, and we're going to have 4 slabs going back. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2 slabs connecting to the back pillar, like so. I'm going to do that on the other side as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 connecting those, and then 3 going across the back. I'm going to grab our iron bars and our dark grey carpet, and then a white block and slab. So our white block and slab will go right in the center here. So we're going to have our block and then a slab. Oh, we don't actually need our dark grey carpet, but we're going to need our iron bars. We're just going to wrap around this, like so. We won't put in our side bits, the side parts of the mast in yet. We'll put in the base for everything else. Okay, so we got our 3 here, and then we got another 3, and then did I? Oh, that one does. So the second 3 doesn't actually have a slab on it. So we got a 3 here, then we got a 3 here. This one doesn't have a slab, but we are going to have 2 slabs going forward, like so. I just need to check to see what I did here. Okay, so on the side of this, we're going to add 3 slabs to the side, and then 2 slabs here, like so. We're going to do that to the other side. And then what do we do for the back? Okay, so we're going to come to the back side of it. We're going to have 5 slabs going across, just leaving an opening. And then 3 slabs across the back, like so. Now what we can do is we're going to grab our iron bars. We're going to put 3 across here, 2 in here, 1 over that gap, and 1 there. So it's just going to pretty much wrap around across that for now. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to grab our cobblestone wall and our polished andesite. we're going to put a cobblestone wall directly in the center here, and then 3 cobblestone on top. Sorry, not cobblestone, andesite on top, and 3 on top of that, like so. And then what we can do, just to give this a bit more texture, we're just going to grab our dark gray carpet and cover over this gap, pretty much. That is optional, or you could like take this one off and just sort of have it like that if that's what you want to do, or you could have it without it at all. I'm just going to stick with what I've got in the tutorial, but that's what you can do if that's what you want to do. You can just chuck in dark gray carpet in there. Okay, moving on, we're going to grab our stairs. We're going to put 2 upside down staircases on the side of this 2 and 4 at the top, like that. And then we're going to have a slab on the back, like so. And that's that one done. What else do we have here? We're going to have a staircase and a slab on top. So we're going to skip this block. We're going to have a staircase with a slab on top on both sides. And then once we have that, oh, okay, I'm tricking myself. For some reason, I'm thinking there's a block here. I'm just like, what? Okay, next thing we're going to do is we're going to put in a cobblestone wall. We're going to grab our black skulls. We're going to switch out our white and we're going to get rid of those for now. But we're going to put 1 black skull on each side, like so. And then we're going to have another cobblestone wall. And how far does that go out? Let me check. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to have 4 on each side. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, like so. And then we're going to have 1 railing there, 1 iron bar there. We're going to skip a block, and we're going to have 2 going up on each side. Skip a block, 2 going up, like so. Then in the center, we're going to have a stone block, then a cobblestone wall. And then on top of that, we're going to have an iron bar, but that's going to be a plus. It's going to be a little plus symbol. And then 1 iron bar on top, like so. Now that we've got that, we're almost done with the basic ship. We just got these sort of wings that come out, whatever you want to call them. So I just got to figure out how I did these. Okay, so I might have to do a bit of back and forth here with these. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off with an upside down staircase. And then we're going to have a slab. And then we're going to have a staircase. We're going to flip that 180 and put another one down, like so. So we've got staircase, slab, 2 staircases, and then a slab. And then I need to check. Okay, that's pretty straightforward. Then we're going to have 2 staircases. And then a slab, like so. So we go staircase, slab, staircase, 180 staircase, slab, 2 staircases, like so. And then a slab. We're going to go to our slab. We're going to come in. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 going out, like so. And that's what we should have. On top of that, I just got to figure out where it is. We're going to leave a gap of 2, pretty much. So we're going to leave a gap of 2 without. We're going to skip our 2 staircases. On the slab, we're going to have 2 cobblestone walls going up and an iron bar on top of it, like so. You are going to copy that to the other side. Actually, I'll do it with you. So we're going to have 6 slabs. 2, 4, 6. We're going to have a staircase, a slab staircase, 180 staircase, a slab, 2 staircases, and a slab on the end, like so. So it's the same as the other side, just mirrored. Skip 2 blocks, add 2 cobblestone going up, iron bar on top. And if you did your dark grey, you're just going to chuck it over those spots. So now that we have that, we just have one more of these things to do. And where did I start it from? Okay, so it starts from there. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to be starting from this block here. And we're going to have, we're going to have to go to the inside. We're going to have a staircase there like so. And then we're going to have another one in the same direction. So 2 staircases like that. Then we're going to have a slab and then a staircase. And then we're going to have a 180 staircase like so. So we've got 2 staircases, slab, and then 2 staircases in opposite directions. And then we're going to have a slab and then a staircase like so. So that's what we should have. Just going to double check that. So we've got staircase, staircase, slab, staircase, staircase, slab, staircase. And underneath that, we're going to have 5 slabs. So we're going to go 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to have 5 slabs underneath it. We're going to have our staircase on the other side for now. Just going to quickly do that. So just chuck in your staircase on the other side to start laying out for that. And you're going to connect those with a slab. So just a slab in there. What we're going to do next is we're going to grab our cobblestone wall. We're going to put one under here with one underneath it, like so. And then one on top, like that. And then what we can do is where we've got this slab here, we're going to put one on top and then a slab. We're going to put a wall on top and a slab on top of that, like so. We're going to copy that to the other side. So we've got 2 staircases, a slab, a staircase, and staircase in an opposite direction, a slab, and then a staircase. 5 slabs underneath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 wall here, 2 underneath, 1 wall here, slab on top, and that is it. We have finished this ship. So we've finished the basic ship. I'll get to the numbers in a minute, so those will be the ones that we'll get to. And I'll show you how to put them on. But that pretty much finishes off the base tutorial itself. So if you like this tutorial, leave a like for it. If you're not going to do the numbers, thanks for watching. If you are going to do the numbers, I'll get to that in a second. But we've pretty much finished off the base tutorial. I did actually forget to do the other one of this, so that just goes up, 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 beep, 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 beep. Yeah. So yeah, that is the base tutorial done. So let's get on to the numbers. Okay, so for your numbers, what I've gone ahead and done is I've put in a sort of general area of where they're going to be built. So all of these color codes are the 3 different numbers, because there are 3 numbers of this class. There is Hobart, there is Brisbane, and then there's Sydney. And pretty much you're just going to pick which number you want. So you got 39, 41, and 42. Those are your 3 choices. So for this side, what we're going to start off by doing is we're going to go 5. So we got our 5 here. And then we're going to go to the 3rd block from the back of this sort of run here for this side. And then you're going to figure out which one you're going to use, and whichever one you're going to use, you're going to put the colored block here of whatever it is. So if you're going to go Sydney, you're going to put your blue there. If you're going to go Brisbane, you're going to put your green there. If you're going to go Hobart, you're going to put your yellow there. So I'm just going to chuck an orange block there for now. On the opposite side, because the numbers go different lengths, they are not exactly the same. So you got your green, your yellow, and then your blue. And what you're going to do is you're going to figure out which one. It's the same as what we did on the other side. You're going to figure out which one you're going to use. So what did I put down? Oh yeah, that's right. I just put the orange block. So if you go Sydney, you're going to go to this second slab pretty much. So we got a slab here and then a slab here, and you're just going to put down your blue there for now. Or if you're going to go Hobart, your yellow. If you're going to go Brisbane, your green. But what you're going to do in order to do that, because the other side, you're going to be starting yours from here on the other side. You do need to figure out the length. So what we're going to do is, say if we did Sydney, we would grab our blue block and we'd go 1, 2, 3, 3 out, and then we'll just delete those two behind it. And then it's just so when you do the numbers, they don't clash into this. So the way we're going to pretty much show this is we'll go Sydney. Actually, no, we'll go Brisbane because Brisbane's the straightforward number. But yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to go Hobart for the tutorial. So we're going to put the yellow block. I'm going to put this yellow block. And now that we have that, you're going to be starting, and I'm going to grab the right color. You're going to be starting under here. So you're going to be starting directly underneath the block. And you're going to go 5 down. Yeah, you're going to go 5 down with your black. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or if you're doing any of the other two from the other colored blocks. Actually, we'll get each number done first, and whichever one you choose, just skip to that part in the video. So we got our 5 down, and then we're going to add 3 down here. We're going to go diagonal down and add 3. Skip a block, 3. And then on top of those, we're going to put 3 white, 1 white here, 3 white here, 1 white here, 3 here. For the second number, we're going to put 3, 1, 3, 1, 1, 3, like so. We're going to grab our black. Just going to go 2 there, 2 there, 2 there, 1 there. And then we're just going to add 5 in here, pretty much. So if you've got this on the ship, what you're just going to do is pretty much, it'll be like, I'll just put the base down. It'll be 2, 4, 5. And then 1, 2, 3, like so. And then you'll have your space, and then 3, like that. And then you'll have your numbers in between those black blocks. And you'll have the same on the other side. It'll be 1, 2, 3. Yeah, just gotta flip that 180 in my head. 3, 4, 5. Go diagonal down. 3, space, 3. And that would be 39. So on the other side, you would just flip that 180. So on the other side, it'd be like that. On this side, it'll be like that. Well, I should probably wait till I've done it. It'll be like that on this side. And once you have that, so once you got all that pretty much down, so all the black spots are filled in, what you would do is, I'll just do the 3. You're just going to punch this out, and then the block behind it, you're going to replace with that colored block. So it'd be like so. You just pretty much punch this one out, and then we just got our black line sort of leading down with the shape of the ship. do that for this one as well. So I'm just going to do the 3. So you're just going to pretty much cut it out as you go. And then what you would have once you've done this, so actually I'll wait till I finish doing it before I say that. What you'll essentially have is this sort of type thing going into it. And then you're just going to grab your white slabs and then your black slabs. And you're just going to put every white slab will be where the white lines are, and every black slab will be where the black lines are. So it'll be like that pretty much. And it'll just go into the shape of the ship. So that's the easiest way to do that. And then pretty much if you're done in the 9, it'll be, you'll do the same thing pretty much. You just pretty much do the same and it'll blend in with it. So actually I'll just do it with you. Up, 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 up. 1, 2, 3. And then we got a 9. 1, 2, 3. 1. Oh, no, that's just the stone, that one. We got our black line. We got our white and black. We got our white. And then we're going to have 3 blacks, pretty much. So, oh, we're going to have 2 blacks. Get rid of those. That one is a white, 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 white. And then black. Then we cut this out, and we're just going to have that. So when we cut out our slabs and replace them with the colored slabs that they should be white and black slabs, it will look relative to this. It'll look like that on your ship. And then on the other side, it'll be the same thing, but it'll be just going this way. So that is essentially how you do all of your 3 numbers. So I'm going to get on to building the other 2 numbers. What we're going to start off by doing is this. I'm just going to put there. This just there, just to make this a bit more easier to understand. So if you do your 41, you're going to cut the, we're not going to use that. This one will be a green here. And we will start from here, essentially. So it's the same sort of premise as the other number. You're just going to have a one gap from this 3rd line from the back, and it'll be just a green. And then once you've done that, we're going to just remember that when you do that, you're not going to want it on this layer. It's going to start from the layer beneath it. And those green blocks, what we're going to start off by doing is underneath it, we're going to skip a block, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3. We're going to go down a block, and we're going to go down and in and have 1, 2. Go down and in, and then a 1. We're going to go up. We're going to have a 1. We're going to grab our white. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, then 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, like so. So we're sort of just building a 4, which is actually exactly what we're doing. We're building a 4, fill in those gaps. So when you build this onto the hull, it should be like this. It should have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and then a 1, and then a 1, like so. boopity, bop, bop, boop, beep, and then like that. So it should be like that on the right hand side. Sort of clashing with the number behind it, but yeah, that's pretty much what it should be. On the left hand side, just remember you're going to flip it 180, and it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 1, and then you're just going to pretty much have it like so. On the other side, it'll be like that, pretty much. And then what you do is, if you watch how I did on the other one, you'll understand, but if you don't, you're just going to pretty much cut out the block behind it, replace it with a white block like so. And then you're just going to pretty much do that down. And then once you've done that, you're just going to replace the white with white slabs, the gray slabs with white slabs, and the black slabs with black slabs. And it will relatively look like it does with this number. It'll sort of just bend into, it'll sort of just go into the ship. Now for the one is pretty straightforward. We're going to go down to this black block. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up. I'm going to have 1 down here. And then we're just going to have 2, 4, 5 with our 1. And then that's that number. So for the 42, it's the same premise as the other one. You're just going to start here. So on this side, on the right hand side, it's going to start in the exact same spot. On the left hand side, we're going to go 1, 2, 3 out. 3 out like so. Just going to get rid of this because it's in the way. And pretty much we don't need that one. So yeah, if we're going to start this one, we're going to head to this second slab and we're going to go 1, 2, 3 out. It's just so it doesn't clash into the ship when you're putting the base down. So what you want to do when you're building the numbers is, as you see how I've done here, it's the exact same thing pretty much. You're just going to build our 4 down. So we're going to skip a block and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. No, yeah, I'm just going to go 3. We're going to go 3 and then down 1, and we're going to go 2 forward and then 1 and then go up 1 like so. We're going to go 2 here. No, we're going to go 3 here. 3 here, 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, 3 here, 2 there, like so. And then 2 and 1 there, like so. So where this blue block is where it should be, like as you see there. And then on the other side, it's just going to be flipped 180. So your 4 will be in the front, but it'll be 180 going backwards. For your 2, you're just going to go to this black block. You're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up. And then down here, you're going to go 1, 2, 3. So it'll be like an L sort of type thing. And then you're going to put 3 white on top. 1 white here. 3 white here. 1 here. 3 here. And then 2 black. 2 black. Like so. And that's your 42. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this. So yeah, when you want it on the other side, you're just going to flip that 180 and just place it on. So as you see here, as I got the wrong sort of 4 on this one, but you'll see it's 180 like that, compared to this side where the 4 is at the back. On the other side, the 4 is at the front, and the 2 is at the back on the other side. But yeah, that's just all down to perspective of getting things sort of the right way. Okay, so for the back, once you've done that, you're going to want to do your banners. So you're going to come to the end here. You're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. On the 5th and 6th are banners. And that is the same on both sides. 2, 4, 5, and 6. And then one last thing you can do is something I forgot to do is these chisel stone at the back, you're going to put a button on them. And now that you've done that, once you've done your numbers, that is it for this tutorial. So, if you use this on a server or a world, please do give me credit. That's all I ask for these builds. Feel free to leave a like if you feel the video deserves it. It helps out the channel with the algorithm. Feel free to leave a comment down below. Join the Discord. Everyone is welcome. The texture pack is in the Discord for those who want it. If you want to request stuff, the information's in the description. Yeah, if you're new around here, hit that subscribe button, or if you've been watching for a while, hit that subscribe button. And besides from that, I'll catch you all later. Peace out.